na abo anadwo be say close to 10 p.m. na mu se ko kase bi akọ masa ade na mu betwam yes ulusu control ye be kan okra kire mon kan kire chairman say ade no ulusu hwese di husband ni event say solo ayi so the wo see action nkwa no do mu kona nyama jinsem wo pen so say nya wo na wo bo din kra say me de global hwan ya ba ye wo pen so na aba congress ba ko abako echina ene antesi na na say disconjoy mesi ko no ko na je say so ye beti ase enti ase na so ye dem penifo na akasa no ade na amaso amane nya obi anwanwa e ba beka mu nsam de akero na wo hu se de nsam ni say konti man polosi ya boy masha for the bongo wofadu yes yamamu na for the bafo our CC chairman yes MTN Adumaya station master kasiya pa anapai mamin twaw enhia kasiya na monyere mo homo adwuma ibia nkon kan se abrante bi na ya na wo ha no ho nanso ni nyina mo is good na de tene se otuado ejiri yesa Ghana nyame admo 27th yeah you know yes starting off and vacancy agu ene no ya tibese mienu edin kan de free ho kono na chese ye boy ho Ghana for ahwe squad na ni mo cha na me no kase de enura wode aba waso abu obia ewrade ama Ghana ye local boys some bank atwade ye bomudin panfo pusu ya amfa enti we ayi kotokoze ya ga mo said ba ko be ka ho e de yesu ye de anko ba ko no so ama no agbashi no Salim debe maza wose hwe ye ko bobola moti o Ghana de na mo de ngofu ya de na mo de be wurewure mo ana de tienie maminka wo Lawrence Atizigi wono ana ye goalkeeper odin kan ya ne dini Duncan Benjamin Asari House of Folk ene nya Joseph Anan 3 goalkeepers a me no kase Otuado ne technical team no count pam ho wodo ondin aba for 2 final matches a Ghana ye bo against Germany and Austria de tienie defenders no Sharon so aye Patrick Pfeiffer ono no abomadim edin Duncan our defenders nanim ye nya Derek Lucasen so ana Derek Cohn Jerome Opoku Caleb Irenchi Kojo Opon Pepra Jonas Ajete Marvin Senanya Alexander Jiku Gideon Mensa we any defenders are Otuado and technical team etimi fra ye yen konfimfino ho Thomas Tepate Elisha Owusu Ibrahim Sulemana Kwasizibu we enso any midfielders no wingers no aye Bryden Thomas Asante Jordan Ayu Prince Adu Christopher Bonsuba Abdul Fatawi Shaku Inak Williams Antoine Semanyo the inform Antoine Semanyo yes nidin edima kotende dentem Kamaledin Sulemana enya Daniel Ajay we any players are abusia coach and the technical team etima fra 2 final matches ye kokle edia free home me team biem Lawrence Atizigi goalkeeper Benjamin Asare and also Joseph Anam 3 keepers no any defenders no Patrick Pfeiffer Derek Lucasen Derek Cohn Jerome Opoku Caleb Irenchi Kojo Pompepra Jonas Ajete Marvin Sananye Alexander Jiku Gideon Mensa we any defenders no for Thomas Tepate Elisha Owusu Ibrahim Sulemana Kwasizibu midfielders no so de no wingers no Bryden Thomas Asante Jordan Ayu Prince Adu Christopher Bonsuba, Abdul Fatawi Shaku, Inak Williams, Antoine Semenyo, Kamal Dean, and also Daniel Ajay. Inti the day you were so Masanko for still the day the end of the more man for now come just no hono no form wa Mobokona Makujano Kwa ho. Inti Adon Diano and Amedi Amawono Yemra Metia Kasamafo, the Magana Football Association, Henry Asani Chum, and actual players of Ufra, Wundin Ababe Pum Sayamwa.
The new additions, these are players that the technical team have been monitoring over the period. Patrick Pfeiffer did his nationality switch somewhere last year and got his passport. So we're just waiting for the right time to bring him into the team. And the coaches feel this is the time for them to watch him closely. Marvin Senaya has been very, very consistent for Auxerre in the French Ligue 1. He's a utility player kind of, plays at left back, plays at right back, can also play in the 3-back formation. We think he has the quality. We've been talking to him. We've engaged him a number of times and we think think that his coming at this time will be very, very good for the exercise that we are embarking upon ahead of the World Cup. Derek Lucasen has been on the radar for coaches of the Black Stars at different time intervals. And sometimes when you are speaking to these players, they have the desire to come and play. Daniel Ajay was born in England. He's played for the likes of Burnley. He's played for Alexandria. He now plays in the Turkish league. I think he's doing quite well. A player who is very good with both legs, has power, also good in the air, has a lot of energy as well, and he's able to play across the front three. These are the players who will be traveling to Austria and Germany.
Henry, the player born in Aminu is friend say ambidextrous. So he's also born in Aminu, but both Nifani Bonkum. The Lucas in what describe on the Sano was a Senayana, dear someone winning the with me at that. Lucas in what day in his watcher, and friend and Nebraska. Now we've seen both legs and then I make a just a year ambidextrous. What the Bonkum to mission in Fatima ball. Fantastic. Nah, Maria Hono, Minko, a man for Santia, na, Ninamano Dabi, my men for me here. Ghana for see wherever. Na final squad ni anhwe ni mu bereba yansana World Cup ni yako.
Fire for
Luckily, we have the chance to name our provisional squad in May, a provisional squad of 55, and then on the 1st of June, we will settle on the final 26. What it is that there is an exception for goalkeepers. So even, normally once you play your first game, you're unable to make changes to the squad. But I'm just coming from Atlanta, where the new regulation is that you can make goalkeeping substitutions. If it is that you have a goalkeeper who is in the final squad and he gets injured and you want to replace, even after playing your first match, there is that window.
Me come dia and some from our club issues. A man for Sante, Mabaho, me come crana for my catch out, sir. Said the near the cat, the show, so player no aye quabra usu or no for goes as ana. Yes, Ginny Dean, our ghost as no room. Live, our Oyerepa TV. Monso amutie our Oyerepa Radio. I quite said the good year once my yatun today's sports at the Ebra War. Yet as a sabre year, your best sorry prem to bre, yes, sorry, news team, and a ediho and sample, and a donko empire moo, antenna, and in the team at the Oyerepa Futu Abba Abetuaso at the Amamo. Mobile say who be mono na a exactly 4:30 na the highway sports Abba Abewie, because say and also the no sia. Ebebo. What is the night for the champions? Na chesa kesefono ebi diagro nketwano nkotete. Na sports lawyer be yen ho adwuma mo e de amayen enne anopai. Baba kwa baboko de.
Ofo
Sure.
Ni be fine.
Ade na bodo glimpse eye no asenkofo se we ni be yakura last stop. Yidi o mbe sporting for afiri mo wi a. Last stop na bodo se omu emu for de.
Some history. Night way. Back to back. Show mu fie. Pese ko Portugal. So kokodim kunim. Na bodo for no. Say sa say City. Man for so City there say much sa. So I feel are ready that they will fight to where they have to get to.
Okay. I know and a real Borges bodo glimpse. Was it say first like never
yes no also no him. Say sa na nebe say sa nebe o say no say ombedim kunim die ne bai nti ebeto aso nenso
Pep at the 3-0 ebeti was why ready
me di football team in TB I stand to be corrected say Madrid I shall 3 no be come back at Real Madrid but Pep said it is possible and we're ready for Real Madrid and we're ready for the comeback and here Pep Guardiola
Yanko Madrid kakra. Abelo was say Mbappe. I am ready.
I say Kylian Mbappe is ready to play against City in the Champions League. Yes, indeed. The man is back. The big man is back. We're ready.
Now, Luis Fuente, any David Raya, someone something to say.
Yes, and now Luis de la Fuente, manager ma Spanish national team, GD. David Raya mo as compared to Unai Simon and now number 1 no. As Oya de Adie no, I'm a David Raya.
Rodri actually omo players no mindset and the game no.
I say oba City dressing room any on my drain ahead of the game there will be a remontada come back the City want to make history today against Real Madrid with Yard.
Mikel Arteta say nani aje didn't ya?
I say we are happy with how the finishes no. I shall say Eshe goes the likes of Kai Havertz Mumfi Ipremu Ebaye Victor Jokeres. I shall say Eshe. So we're happy with Enyema Urano Eye for now in the team.
A lot and a sports lawyer and chakra. What the air brain by way of foreign news. Oyerepa ebedi hon komo kakra na ye de yakare nyina no aba abetua so ewo efie na 2 games and a Ghana anim ewo meno ekase de ebusumi ye wo me 27th and 30th Austria and Germany na finally otu ado at the 26-man squad at the aba omo na ekobo double header ebinimo predate ya local players ibenya best miensa and 9 wasuevu bia ba kopeno dada na munimu no goalkeeper no Benjamin Asare na dede de ne de na kosi ye dede nso de no aye ya mutu enti ebehwe 26-man squad otu ado e de ekobo 2 friendly games no 27th and 30th eno ena kasamafo e de Ghana Football Association Henry Asante Chum achetre sentia dede enya akonya ene da so ho na ibetie na ene yedi ho enkomo na nka hihye ni nyina kyese nya me yadumu a memende ye Kumasi Asante Kotoko NCC no ekoye National Congress na nso bibia ba besensen wiom ene ba bi agina ye ebeba so ana mbetima twedate no e de asensen yebeba na ya behwe sentia amaso aden ena ema ne maso eba so nso a hihye ben ena mpanimfo erebegu akwamu ene eye brada kai se ene ena Kotoko ene Efija Liberty SIC nkonya for the second time ni nyina no eye Bernard Somua Cheta Vigo boy no ni sikasam ye ba na ya betrashi bibia de mesefata fama me na menko ene eyatrasi ye bedie no so ehon komo and of course ye be wura house of folk na yakohwe still the free after omone kwabna owusu wie no nkomo efrechi enso ede eba a lot and na ye de ebeka ho ebra wo dwane yen on Oyerepa Radio on Facebook fa comment na brand temo na ebreso a ye bejebre na yetumi akenkan dia ma ana on WhatsApp 0242 840056 0242 840056 especially the night for the champions between the predictions no at the aba and temso na ebrepam ebekenkane nyina ma enkosi sadwumadie ebeba na wieye obete Dangerman obete nka sanso ena Kofi Zakito ha komia sechi striker oboajibo ena timini nyina se obed ebeka ho amashow no etimi awie peye Samuel Kemensa Solomon Carter na chese visa na sheka mu nyina aboa ama ne show no ebetimi ameke complete bra pem to bre you sorry sabre die ye momode na ye nko sports lawyer ho 950 ezali onkom oba ya pe no ye beba abeto aso baba
enti anopay ye mouse special good morning bm na ye mo akwaba eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM mrasanso ye konko funkroso nsemwa edi adencheche na ebumfumpa onko funkroso no ye de honsem atonim ensem na de doso enanopay de disefata se uhwe na utie ana ye confirming na amau anopay on socials so eye Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana o se o komente me ba ofabeto no boase akinkan na ama sede sem ene sede efata enem aye night for the champions UEFA Champions League round of 16 return legs I beto dwa enenom ye confirm details na I'm gonna pay Messiah afi Mikel Arteta on Impata Emirates atmosphere no ade amanuom ɔse against Bayer 04 Leverkusen and them enye game a ebe game ketwa ɔse ohwɛ wɔn a na no ɔmo Bayern Munich ɔmo nita ɔmo kakra wɔn ɛwɔ structure ɔmo follow sa structure no 90 plus additional minutes na a team a ɔmo players no discipline na bom no or believe say ene ɛwɔ Emirates Stadium ɔse the fans no ebe check team no up say the fans no 90 plus additional minutes ɔmbe number 12 ama Arsenal bɛboam ama qualification woman sa etimi aka Bayer 04 Leverkusen enra ebe duye na ɔmo duye na ɔmo train ye enti yɛbɛkɔ Emirates Stadium enra na Bayer 04 Leverkusen training ahead of the game Mikel Arteta at the Atudwasen Central Form wapamachao enya antese mamesi bia ningina mo se pressure mususum emfanko Max Dorman so ene amanfo be shasia onimbo we say so starting games or say mmarania wodo manfo ade be manom oyakoda afen wo ba enti omunya bochem emfama kodanom medaso gira Arsenal so ye na Arsenal legendary Thierry Henry or set no crane as a man for criticize do baby Arsenal de keni omo say abofre and womo omo down home womo pia ne bom as a star no sesa and o se hwade ahu hia and say Arsenal Asia kan na obetime awene eno pa na ehuhia star na Mikel Arteta ebonom oye happy with the star at the results every club no eno aye Thierry Henry ninsema ari eltudam Ezekiel Palacios oye player ema Bayer 04 Leverkusen oye midfielder o say woman ma England say ebia London kromom ombehwo keke na ametime akọ omo ye ready say gamer won ambe bona fe enkurumdiem etimi akọ ede ama Bayer 04 Leverkusen Mikel Arteta o say enem enkurumdiem abakọ ede ama Arsenal this Arsenal ebo the best gamer empempinum otai ebo ansampona victory no etimi aba Mikel Arteta manager ede ama Arsenal nsema na no pay ode etudwa João Pedro na men coach Chelsea aso ye onim say Chelsea atwanim say anono so abaya awade is difficult 5-2 our pack the prince na obetrafie our Stamford Bridge no so twanim say obetim atene the results edne na mom João Pedro say enya nkofo ya na FIFA Club World Cup obekaya yetwi ya omo hom ye omo adwuma enti enya de say agudie ewo ho ebe difficult game na mom no omo ebetimi qualify eno ay João Pedro nensema ori tudam rest James out there and then ontimi emmo emfantia Paris Saint-Germain manager Liam Rossinoa enya confirm say wenya hamstring injury into out about 4 weeks otimi sia kan emfa Chelsea Luis Enrique at the Atudwase no krabianim na ne je ewo team num that is Paris Saint-Germain nyadia say oba England de bia ebeya akai benwa yes semekra ebeya juma ewo English Premier League mo say no krabia and with all due respect nani jem ewo Paris Saint-Germain bokonum o say mentality num and different from the first leg and Ousmane Dembele the Ballon d'Or winner o say dionim ni say game na Elkomnum about tough game. First leg, yes, 5-2, and just and then I was Stamford Bridge, and so about mere formality at the Ama Paris Saint-Germain. Some precedents are Yana Amocha against Madrid, Sakambaka, Madrid, and Yaninti, on the boys in the 18 and to sell referendum about Pong. I was a total concentration and a performance, a team a Kosru, and I Ousmane Dembele, Nesma, the Atujam. And your DP I'm wanna pay or say yana neneje so on the English teams Ebo Luis Enrique manager Emma Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I don't know, it was a joke, and that joke follows me all the time. But anyway, what I have to say, it's always a pleasure to play against the English team because they are at the top level and we can show our level and our principles and our standards, and that's what we try to do.
Biana me pe sir mini English teams ebebo esan say amola vonom outro na Liam Rosino say after such Chelsea also 1-0 in the English Premier League to Newcastle United, the reaction of his players and say
I think in terms of the huddle, I think it's been blown out of proportion, to be honest. It's a small thing amongst many serious things that we need to address, such as the massive game against PSG tomorrow. In terms of the huddle, the lads have always wanted to show unity and togetherness. I think they'll continue to do that. But what we don't want to do is antagonize or bring more noise on ourselves, and we'll make the decision on where we do that on the pitch tomorrow.
Because there's obviously been people reacting in all aspects of the media, including social media. I saw you referred to by one wag as Glenn Huddle. Is it a distraction to carry on doing it in the centre circle?
I think it's a distraction for the media. For us, we never... when the huddle was something the players wanted to show unity. They're a good group. Never wanted to antagonise anyone or create noise. The time to talk about it is stopped. We have a huge game against...
Now, Mami, go back to Mikel Arteta. Ahead of game and by 04 Leverkusen Ebono. The press conference in the same way and on the Tuja.
I think you have to navigate through that. I think when you have an emotion like this, the next day you have to bring it a little bit down. Use it because it's still there, and the atmosphere will still remain there tomorrow at the Emirates. The first thing that you do when you come in there, those moments are going to come, and we have to use it in a powerful way. All of us, our
Besna Ebeba Emirates Stadium no I was using a year on their advantage now. I got Madrid and Manchester City game no and then Nongoche Ewo Etihad Stadium. Manchester City Madrid game no Eltoja Madrid at the 3-0 on aggregate and Echo game no na Emra Rem Madukoko Duye na flight on touch down not players seem at the FI Barca Kokofa on arrival ningina and yere atu screens no so a ucha bi enana pay na Alvaro Arbeloa at the atujasem Federico Valverde obetimi abo any position bia otemanom sa omo our pet no so or a player who pay attention to details na outcome will be at say enya good day tirimu debia ni ho Jude Bellingham Kylian Mbappe omunyina etimi returning Neymar dos Santos Jr. anya call up into Brazil national team now the council at the achao now concentration at Madrid and Manchester City game na Kylian Mbappe Sam are you ready sir and then about history with Madrid after setting knee injury he said yeah I see a cup and are you ready set goes about Sam league now yeah but that is the Champions League 13 goals and what me asha or trying to say and then on your opportunity or to be a Rodrigo Cascante or your player Emma Manchester City or your Spanish midfielder or say a dear a what Man City plus no pray and remontada Sam on betting I come back at the Ama team na Pep Guardiola at the Atuja say a massive task na Madrid for your man or morning say nano busam say team go for a pass now from Spain to nom their ba lend the arms they be out brandy na brandy no on some their to trophy be want bia numbers in the down and e kono to what you say why Champions League back one ya jima akuma akudunum makuma akudunum eni aje ni na gu enti onsem enom na Pep adia to just say massive task na etne on kai setting be mother that send me and son na obey come back on kai na mom is football and no yensam or the atuja Alvaro Arbeloa kasam ahead of the game you might see ninsam or the atuja ahead of City game and you may atuja
the same one as in the first leg. We have no other objective than to go out and win, which is what this badge demands from us. With the same humility, the same sacrifice, and the same commitment we showed in the first leg, actually even more, because we know
no in the first leg no me Alvaro Arbeloa me Madrid team no Ukraine and one person me ameti idea my convinced about Alvaro Arbeloa no Ukraine say me hu say manager bi ba Madrid na okoye nkoda num kofa koda bi so me bobo no me hu bi e man time obi ti say Thiago Pitat Pina hey awan ga kwai na mwa ko se kwa abusiam and what team oko Bernardo Silva so ya or say come back possible and come back possible.
We've done it in the past plenty of times, when we lost games, when we won games, when the manager felt that it was the best for the team. And with all the trips that we had this week, I think if he just thought that it would be best for us to sleep better, to stay at home one more day, to free a bit our minds and come back tomorrow stronger and ready for the game.
Enti Bernardo Silva no na Bernardo asemia okay believe no ho se umbetima ye mra ne krabia na ebeche now uko real Borges na so ya oye sporting CP coach onim sam omone Bodo Games na ebo odafem kamiensa oko awe no okoje 3 goals or say bibia possible with the fans ne betima koye at the Mexico City World Cup Stadium. I was ready. Mexico City World Cup Stadium no I ready na sa stadium we our history pa Mexico City Stadium onim se kaneno na ye fena Estadio Azteca na onim se March 28 international friendly ebe koso ano aye Mexico and Portugal and amode etia no venue no ebe host the opening match of 2026 World Cup and ebe the first stadium ebe stage the matches our 3 different World Cups in 1966 and World Cup obekaya stadium we obekaya amo ebia no 1966 na 1986 World Cup no onisem hosted the final where Argentina Diego Armando Maradona defeated West Germany after iconic moment to be NSM 1986 quarter final between Argentina and England. Diego Armando Maradona as a both the hand of God go okay capacity and event and na near man no to I was said where they want some to him and play Hans Flex okay with João Cancelo or believe says João Cancelo a lot at the Emma Club Lorenzo Pellegrini abusiam the ITHM say Juventus after the situation sisrachi bia obetimi aba and answer obeko and no reporter eka yensa ene anopay na abusiam oko ensemfo from Rodri say obefi city and answer on city no or say and may only answer mo bia the concentration and say Manchester City ebe season ye Luis de la Fuente Diamete etum say I'll consider say David Raya in a 2026 FIFA World Cup obekin number 1 in goal post no and reporter eka yensa ene anopay na AC Milan meti report bi say sama ote sa obi eba no tresika amopa omagye Rafael Leao manakwa manenwa ya say aniamo wonsema akwa ne di no team no happiness anyhow and your reporter eka yensa enano pay Jonathan David likely say obefi bobokonum nyankopon bo a the summer transfer window na Jamikaga ade atudwa say no krenie ono de ofi say ana slot no e wo say opeja na modimbo ade na ana slot ye no e wo say otimi epeja ne modimbo na afeni makoye e de e man Barca away options for Marcus Thuram omo away options betimi afa Marcus Thuram na afei abaye adwuma e de ama club no we fi me boss Mr. Diho Mr. Edi or say happy birthday to my father Mr. Francis Echampon or say o madina o grandchildren for no we are proud of you enti papa you are happy birthday when I special or say to Francis Echampon Jr. papa ya odasi ne nana ensu di ne birthday ene Francis Echampon Jr. almost say nyame show na orisu adi hunu nyina embrem from the entire Echampon family nina I'm a happy birthday to Francis Echampon Jr. na I say happy birthday to Bismarck obese ene ewa oda o daddy's fashion asafo enti ene Bismarck obese o daddy's fashion asafo onso yemu awoda pa enti afa anopay ya jeso na yerenkofo close nsem no esi na show no actua so live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Say the I don't know. Do a banana say Miria yana yane apromote helper clinic edim komo wanina abusia ama nyama nyina bisi basade ma no okwa pomodia ombe isa hawo nyina edi afi ho enti dog good morning esua de enti omo say omo da wase yenti ano pay
Erani Yankopon Show.
omo da wase yenti ano pay
Erani Yankopon Show. Meden chefre eye Apomden Herbal Center at the Bre Obibia. Na sports minister they tell say asidan di isa. Afra mo na de eba. Eti woman na odi asida enam so odi mame no. Nokure ni ne de na eye high pressure. Se high pressure nya bo oni so bo si woni be pru so sa. Eti so bi team na se ne de na high pressure ono so mla asida no ebeba mo ono so de beba mo. So utiem se sie na high pressure woni so a oba mebo memo dru amode wanom obi ntie nie e ya Apomden Herbal Center the whole word make me akansa the whole word ye na yekita adru a ano odene adru a ye bebo bema wani afra wani eyoya wani aprusu so hwe kanea na se te se menkan se rombo bi atoa fa ye kanea no eso anase wohwe kanea na se wani entimi enhwe niye na so wani so de ewo oba yebebo yebemodru amonom enam say so ama eye anifra bia na se ne yawre bia ewo so no oso atimi ayede ababenya wadanse papa yede edi gina bosisi a eye 0551
0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61
see next also kind ye say you so fly soldiers for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God say o hwe me a na so o hwe screen no eso a ubo say on your right side no Kumasi number na de edase sanso na Accra number na de edase ubetimi de afre na mobia yes o edema no ye de amount me patcho na ase na oka no say eno
okay nti mama back to yanino so ya ba maso ya Apomden say mani ebi o ko because mani ba ko de enhu de papa ba ko de huna de o de ba ubetima ya ama sa problem nyina solve ama ni nyina hu ade pepepe
already sure send the person so hwe me no ampentem anyentem ama Apomden Herbal Center amia moa no ama nani ba ko na aka no ya hwani ya ntuti de ye ne ya na eno so beba be de ba be say eye de aka no because basa pressure ni nyina eba be gina eye de enyo ya no so because now wani ba ko de efra na se wani ba ko ehaw na ba ko na kana nko na de hunu ade akwa ti se nipa da sani sabi wona ba ko de etwa na ba ko pe na ode de ordinance e basa pressure nyina be gina eye de ordinance no so ti basa wona ti kakre bonse no de wabre san wani ba ko eye oye anase woni ba ko hunu ade na se ba ko pe na aka enso fa de etie eti so bi team na se nipa kro no so oba Apomden Herbal Center yo so fly soldiers for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God hon ma ye beboa no ye ba mu na duro ama eye nani ba ko na aka no ebe de now ye betimi asosteni eno no na de eye ne ya no anase de efra no so no ye ba mu na duro ama eno so atimi de akọ ede ama no na kasi ye duro ye mfa gu ani so da bi da ye duro ye mfa nwi ani so na mum ye ba mu oduro a obenom na obawura wani ntu no so na dani nyina ama high sense of vision it is obi tie me na se wo se nani ba ko ene ya anase wo ye nani ba ko operation a omra ye ba bo na ba mu na duro ama nanom ama nani na efra na se nani na wo ye operation no eno so atimi de abankwam gina boysi a 0551
0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 okay obisa obu ho se eni ade we dem difia woyem ibe wo ye wo me no na manino eye me ya manino enhu ade ye nti nkura no kwa sha se ko skuni akopre spectacle bi ni aye de amomo se me de me ba no ba na de etsa mo Apomden Herbal Clinic mutimi hwe e masaya de ne ko
de biara me kasa baraka sini asemi mami odene ba no free awtwa na in fact emra wo ne ba no 3 months pepepe boys na free bibi cataract a eye ete na etar na nini mienu so in fact also de call other physicians honum but omontima nya de anye no omu ye so be no operation but what me kan ode ne bai in fact awurade nyankopon adom ma mu na duro ama na bofra na de anom ama enei abofra no etena wo na niso ni nyina awurade adom anane ni nyina enti so bi tim no so se na bofra no eko school etabi e wo na niso anasa ode eye nani fra ne firi na wo twa mu a omra awurade nyankopon be kasa ama pomden herbal center yeso ye dia duru na dey aka no ama otime dey enya eni kama yipa enti so bi tim no ngina mo isi kai say you so fly so just for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God 0551
0551 09 89 61
0551
0551 09 89 61
so one was ne de no eye ete oba ebebo be moduru amonom ate ni nyina afiri honom ede ma obo so se ne de glaucoma tini pa so bi tie me na so se ne de glaucoma oba apomden herbal center bebo no ebe mu na du in fact ye na ye ti se ye apabene kasa ye apabene ewo enisemu anasa eniyare esemu eti so bi tie me na se oba ye bebo ne be mu na du amana ni bier efra glaucoma biera ewo ne ni so no ye bebo na amana duru enam se so amana ni no nyina de etima ko ede ma no
dog boy myopia ene hyperopia obi a ade be na nearsightedness and a far-sightedness for no obi wa ji say ye kira de ben board no bebiri ansa no wo obi won so ben na ohun so kwa akire ansa no wo sankofo na wo ba wo obetimi amamadura ebebo ama na ye kama wo behu ni ye
enkrofo ye mu nyina dadi nyina na meka asem e de kira ye yawfo ne say so bi tie me na se ne ba ode na physician bi wona so se ne den myopia ti ni ye pa obo no ma na nani no or low sight ti obo no o kira ade a anaso osua da gese wa bear board na nkasa ansa na wetime de atwere anasa agese wetime de akenkan obo nso se wa anko a kira o ntimi nya de entwere na anaso wetime de akenkan so obofra experience ye mu nyina bi anasa se obi tie me na so se ne de etisa omra ye bebo no bo no hwa ade si a na adekoden ai na kete agese oben no obo mo ntimi uridi ontimi kenkan agese adekode no ode ben na asa agese ahye spectacles so bi tim na se ne de na etisa omra mebo no memo na duro amma nanom enam say so amma sa how nyina de etima ko ede ama gina mo ise 0551
0551 09 89 61
0551
0551 09 89 61
Kumasi Yosofalai soldiers for Kwanso opposite Assemblies of God a horne de yo akran so offer number no so a eno so ye bebo akran fo nyina empeke akran number no so 0558 143049 ofra ye de ofel ene anigi ebejo so me pacho no bisa na
obi a testimony was say astigmatism was say obi o wa nani no black no and not straight a check conscience nti ohun ade ye obi say black akra any sanema no say obi o sa how no bi oboma so ya mutumi tu ase
no sa no na ja ye maame no ne ja ye papa no timi ka say we de nani na akwet say me hwe me baby tie ni ba so uyo obi atisa aso ani no ye wo hwe obi pa bet so on ba crush wa be ka so wonye de wo hwe no ene ye friend me hwe me baby so utim na so woni ti sa oba e bebo ye ba mu oduro amoanom amoni ko so na so eyeball no etimi ade eye straight na enam say so amo how be ade etimi fro ade amount eti so bi tie me na se nani a how na wo so glaucoma ete eye pressure na wo so oba mebo no me na duro amananom enam say so ma bibia so etimi ade etimi
emetua so na lawyer Safuduku Esquire ne bre no isa lawyer be wuram sisia anti mayene ne nwie na yese bebi a hyehyɛ aboa no hwa ne sane no yate lawyer ne ewo Oyerepa so na ni nyina no ne se lawyer ne se sakes omuko fikasie mu na ja ye gu omukra omuni se no mudi aka na ene lawyer wa ha sansem no eho ka ho bi ena ma lawyer bepiem ewa ha lawyer akwaba na bokode
adum
edanyame ase lawyer na de odena boa no ene timi na no kase asam ne yati firi wonim na koba ne sen ena sese de circles no maguno na man kan che ni
nasi musa no pedi me ye morning show e be political ne
okay oba so
ni na yo man
and here pa
ma chi bia
yes
ene se me kwa amnante ya tweme we
here pa lawyer
minti ntwema mo nyes post ni wi
Debbie
ti bika kra bia metimi aka aka me gidi se saka semi sense maka ho asem da severally nti me ho se stila na medin be mu me be kan ha se ansa na ye beto supporters abano nse ne nya nhia mu die bebre ne omo the stakeholders no candidates ni na
good
na eno mu hihia na at one of our meetings no na me kura me raise ya ba say na senka mo nsense mu ya mo ye dia abato honda bia ntokwa ba ye dia se constitution ho no mo a eni se sakes no nya issues de me ka what you say
ibisi a constitution mu na
na senka mo
refer so ya
eho eno mu ye to mu say lawyer na nya ma administration mu second time manhia eti committee efa sa second sense mu abato no in fact me specific ya jema solo kwa ni isa san betu edwa na okan no mu nyina obi e wo secretariat o obi ankasa asma okan ni say lawyer na unya ma o second coming
second time unya management mu no
abato hun sensem sori e ma manhia eti committee na committee no HI STG na say o mo fa sake constitution no ento nchen e wo sa abato no no mu nyina anka mum itimi fa sake constitution no embam sabra na me refer to no enti no abato atu yenso bia hun say yan fa sake constitution
na
tu ye because ekuo fufraba o mu nyina be ba ko o mo pedi ama no o mo hye nyina o mo nyamra na constitution fufro kra na ye hwe ne nyintum eno chema solo na yitu dwa obi aso ansoro ye ntiase de woka no oboa every one amaso beka bi say ene ye constitution de to dia ene mo baso a mo nye constitution fufro na mo pedi ma na mo de me maka na kire ni say sekire so obi a menjan kan betima gu sekire na ekuo guo kura no menye so se menja kura beka so gu sekire sa ebi a emra no hye nse ekukase ye meda wo nyina no na obi a ne dwuma mfa moa edimi kura no minister Shamasolo no ma hye din komo se edin sekire no se be ya enfree system no mu no mo kona mo hye a mo nye nsuye bi se ebi a global sekire 1 mo pese global no ba mu a ebetimi sekire nyina hye mama na yeduma because the person man for baba sum kotoko no ye hia dom
mbaba stadium more
endi se ku bia be mu bia no nya obi antum na mom no mo na wo ye na no a mo da no mo be na ma regulate ni mama kontu bia enti ku bia be na djuma de boko tokwa whatsapp groups ni na no mo nya obi a emrafram na o mo ni djuma enti me de me ngu seka eye asemo a Shamasolo no mi to meeting asia obi an so de ntem a ampani ampa so ye to aba no ya mfa seka constitution to ye no ekire se dia koso na enokra
lawyer na okasa asen wie ekosi se nyame adwa nkomo congress e ba so memendai ene se kura sensen wie mi uhunu se den na akofa ba na se sansam na chama na kan ye bisi nei wo akasa wo uni die mu no den na dia ba den na mbe ye dia fa ho if o sa ba so ne ba so memendai if amaso a den na mbe as IMC bra mo nyanko ye
butaya edi global ne ba ne se edom nyina be kabum no monya opani ba ko beda o ma no said ye wo hwe Ghana ye decentralization system litina ye wo mampani o ene ye wona sector ministers and our no ye agencies ne institutions bebre to fi say ye sa ba kotoko no so boa bia ku bi ba so bia no dwumadi obedi ye kotoko ye di ntia ye mfa kwan ye fa so beji wo nyina ahye mu bi nti expect say the new leadership no on be constitution ebe incorporate circuits ni na any all other groups ni na say omo nyina be ba be hihye mu na omo timi abeboa because dom ne yepe yentimi pam obi amfrim timi gwa ma ye ne say edin kwa no obi pese kotoko no second ba mu bia any offer global secretary 1 me kura me toyi me ti ku obi a ebi we breaking news no nani se amabeti press release mi ankasa me beti kwa go so nko a ye dia ne se ye bajide sikari aboa every month bia wa be kasa ku no obi a se anje bia betu 500 cities wow e dia aboa kotoko the next 2 years ne expect say ebia sika bi mu du bia 5 million cedis
na betum
ye de bo kotoko me na me ye kofa ba ma ye release awie kura nka bia china me de behwim na mama break na hai
ehia pa eno de ehia
eno so no me ya me ya se bia global na ba behwim bi enti bia global integrity bia supporters bia global executive team edi no me fan duda behwim team ya ye wodi mawi me de betwen dom se mo de obi abako no bia no obi asa busumi bia wonya kura no 500 cedis because ya moko to kono was kasemu a board no kura ba no mun kwa de sikani wemu na gate process ma fa busan so first kama groups in first kama boa opani omun so nyan nyaye omo jina jaye enti esa kotoko ho donti no ekuo bia yi ti a yemfa kwan yebetime an cooperate omo abehye ekukase ne mu ekukase ne je me jitum se yengo yenya ekukase ba ko a yebenya pani ba ko a obeda yi na no na ebo no various groups no so ombenya omo leaders amu nyina ebe waki towards kotoko na aye ba ko na ebo no bia e group no so omo ye omo niema sana mi makano
ya utie circus nkomodi mu omo de hu ne se even circus no kwa na free efficacy ti obi antimi nsore se ne circus na masore ati ana maguno na eba ne se na nkomu nyina be hye obatan ba kwaso no manya nipa ba ko be da o manimi eba ne sa na circus na konya be da wo se omo so ntu abanyu omo leader na
se omunya leaders kura no they come under the umbrella of the global supporters se the machine say na mamu kura structure no you president under him no your various is abisifem and kanya kotoko no so sa na emoy in this circle no e wo no a omo bo kotoko ntimi nka so obi mfirim omunya leaders but omunyina be under the global no so global na ye the head na under global no there were various groups obi out the group wa utu do na the global no as so be say be ye be ma ye nyema no akowa no wa no
otie kwekwe o matiti a circus na redundant o nya hwe lawyer mo ba administration mu e de amuwa na mo betima circus wa dance se o mo de aboa mo na obi tia no nso ebia enwu esa de ebinom hu no
yesum eni nipa enye sika ngwa na yede eyi bibi se circus ni wa ese management nka yakoba bia ye ne nipa 5 se no any players ngwa na kwani technical team ndi we dan ya omo presence no alone no ehia dia no eche bibia memi ya nipa mezi nipa na ede bibia ndi omo wo man yedi djuma bia ofra o ye commerce na obi ya makura obenya panifo ni bia lesmen no bo se K5 tia na ne amensa wa na omo didi eche sa di omo se de ne yenim dada no a na edom no ba ebu fa so no de me de bia on se na ma fight for say no ama kotoko no yimwe pay ende de bia me kasa say sorry a na se dom no bu fa so na kan bo hu sake 50 na omo bana ne bo mo kan na be du stadium na u stadium inside wa na manes na twa kankosa na dom gina chi no me think any be chire do be FA president of Ghana. In fact, you bet me determine the presidency of Ghana na me boa
say mo dom
another dom nya na e make
no dom
any make up Ghana but maybe am around with them say sa dom na atia den tina makotoko ene ya hawo nyina yehu
enyema menu na wo ka ho asemi edom ne de ye the best stadium but yankotie drum ma ya na ye sika semi ya edom ne ba with sika sa dom nyina mfa nse watimu aka mi na daachi bia no matumi asiesia ekowa be si fa bu census no so ene be si seme ne ti ha ye ka sei ehun hye no kra ne sen ne tie contribution ne ba
akonya ne de se ya bie mu da ho na e masa de ye pe no na ye ni me se o hwe o manfo so no musun se bu akwa no be so otwie sika bu okotoko na platform o de betwa no na akoye se ize wo ba bia wo fro ka ba secretariat
ko bank ana se wo ko yin ko awuntimi nya na yi
india de sa de guitar platform no ba senka ene mbo afon so do no yusu binti no anya bia no nipa do no abenya kwanya boa unfortunately enkon se de ye pe is slow. I mean, say it still remains the game changer for Kotoko. Intino, you because say you be improve system. Over over tia, because and China supporters. The other said, "Yeah, I say you want Musumbi." And my grandma say promotional aspect no on my bobby. ni nyina ye mi nso mu guso mu tutu ne ma so lo ne nia bro onyi sia clearly mu se ne nia bro so be bibia bokoto but ba ko fo ya dia ya na edi ndi o munya matin wakame no na o mu jokotoko interest first mi do yi oni mi nya sam se dia kotoko ndi no ade be tam no resolve o kan ba kama dwatso
ano abrante I want to say oh yes so lawyer ka me punch ni so ushi ano na akambo oh nti so de waka no kotoko hundo nti ni nyina na na so de che ni nyina ya asante hundo
mi si so bia kwa vanessa nka me nza ho grada school grada nka babada eti eye mogo
yeah
ti de yesterday say supporters leadership no Kasaki is no more than K5 no more. And then Benazir no more. And you want to and she has so no money to buy. So let's take for to buy you. And you will be any into Munyan to Kano. Na yan share kwa fast of a stadium. Mimi kan. Ikuwa me dey bay. Me hwe ni mu say. Enu Thursday na me the press release number.
Me dey chirachi
na ba na me dey ba.
Wada.
Me so me dey ba tumi ku a. Me pe omo we dey.
Wo dey ne saka se fo na be gumu na yan musa bi nka.
Ni say wo botuma twa bi dia bo dia. Because no dey dey pesika bo kotoko.
Okay.
Kasa na do so. Edu action.
Yes.
Because anya bia no yenim me say wo kotoko no mu ho ka wo mu. It is a board of banners of others and it is ana metiva na me my din. Esa say ready say. You be board news kasemu. Especially you be court matches na gate roses no. Can you go to chairman na o papa. Ko unu say dan ya u full park stadium no benya. Na for that time kana for business of come by. It can na dia be kan.
So yenye house nko a go first media bia na mu nyina e be bo park be ma.
Me say enu na me career. Na sa fudu kuna me hu de me. Tienu na ye be say wo mu kunyina mo mfa nyane mfa pedom. Solomon na mo tene bai. So no support a second choice. Ana me boa.
And you mean pa.
Ko bia ba yan ko mo mfi no. Ara nya 4 years ago na mo years mo de ne ba. Ana me boa.
Na se lawyer ko ba ne saade na bia na yeso yedna ba na so ye de yempo. Ene so wa hwe wono so awe. It could be say yedna ba ofi so onya kwan to. Se bi mi mu obi.
Oye mo amudiem. Se oye bibi na nya mu kwan fa so ma ne betase. Nimi hia no a yes.
Odo afutu bia wo no de boa no se
de ya. Me kan crash one because I'm possible. Ba wo ko trans na wo hwa asem ni dia bo nse. Ne me kan ye kra. Obi no dokotoko cheme. Because me kwa na mo kotoko mi team bi fufuro bia wo ba bia. Samon Manchester ne mo wan me ni ba bia. Ti se mo babo. Se mo asna ho yo me mfa mo. Kotoko nkwa na menim. Enti se kotoko nkwa yi a. E ha me chen obi ya. Enu ti na me trans ya se odi e fa bu sense so ho. Circus no mu ho WhatsApp groups me so me de eba. Idi pesika de boko toko. Idi se solo na mo de na ba no. Se bibia ni amonya moto na mo ne entase. Bibia no wa wo ka mo solo wonti.
Okay.
Na ono so no o ma ho kwa na onti o mo asem. Na onti mi no mo nko because e o mo de free tete mo ya mo de na ba management mu. Mo de na ba ne. Wa ba bi anka bibia no. Sebi anka ofia chi ni abofo no. Idi yempe dede bia okotoko mu se ba bia gina no yina yi kura kan okotoko player se nya kura yan ne be yama na player papa yedi ya no ye be kasa ma ya gine ho sa na waye ena de akoye negatives no ya dos ena de ma media no nya kwa uro mu no ya ne ma media kan yen zemo yenya nsam no afri ho edina me ka se yentimi say products me bana o kan kotoko me ntwuma o from na me view ndi munya binga
no ya ntiba ka se we nyina ka ho bi na nka mbenya na nka o ma siesie ansa na congress na ba so ya na
eno de e kwa wo
okay
ene ne china o mutimi etnasia eno na me shia solo
okay
so na supporters the case e ba so de wo asuka no enti no aye court solo ba hobi e be bo mo chidom
good
nka chense hwe tutu ni mai panifo na wosa kira mo no yina wo nyina ye odofo o mo na do ba o ka azem me kan se akoya kra ni kumase o ka ya ena ne de mo pa monya endi azem bio ya na yɛkeka nneɛma bom nti solo deɛ ɔyɛ second no ɔmo darling boy mo ne nko mo ntwene mra mo nkyɛn mo ne mfa no tase na deɛ ɛsɛ mo ka kyerɛ bia mo ka kyerɛ mo nso obeti
wɔyɛ mo amode hyɛ deɛ wɔyɛ deɛ nya ne mo hwene anim na wakana bata ho sɛ deɛ bible mu kra tie no na yɛ wobere ne nti dem de gya kwa no ɛyɛ menim sɛ we ne ya na sɛ obi wu na doctor for papa ya nyentu asɛm to deɛ ɛyɛ de sua deɛ deɛ si wo nti man wie hu yɛ deɛ ate no sɛ mo pensu yi mo ba ye abranten performance de no obi anim sɛ ne kon kan ye pa ne pramu na nka mo de mu so yɔse sɛ nka anka nyɛ surgery na abranten no hwɛ bɛ foforo sɛ o yɛ na nana mu nuri ayɛ papa ɔkɔyɛ baako bae ɛna emu sɛ funyan ya ebezi saa bere no contract ebewu ɔno nso ne hia sika ya nka afɛ deɛ wagye atom menim ebezi sɛ me no kasa yi ne deɛ no te sɛ na me te sɛ no aso na tie wɔ lodamu anso deɛ ɔno nso deɛ na kɔ hia sɛ surgery ba mu boa me no ansa na me de bɛn so ma deɛ no agya kwan
ɛba medical care for players ya kotoko yɛ number 1
wow
okay sɛ de sɛ nanum kɔ Germany na ba ana revi
pa
yɛbɔ yɛn ho mɔden ɛka yɛbɔ ɛwɔ medical care for players ya munya ebi wɔn hwɛ wɔn nyini it means spend $20,000 $10,000 players no sɛ gyina yɛ no yɛ na nya de ketewa o banya nsɛm nyinaa ne yɛbɛka no ɛne tam sɛ kɔtɔkɔ adwuma no
even mo ntu kɔ akora mo locally no
ɛtumi kɔsto ɛne kɔ ayɛ at a discounted ayi no yɛte yɛ so no yɛkaka yɛbɔ no medical ho kyerɛ wa nti kɔtɔkɔ adwuma no ɛka wom paa tina sika ne mma saa na ani braba nti yɛbɛkɔ so a sɛ the players apɔmuden ho asɛm bɛhia yɛ yɛdeɛ ɛbaa ɛne players ne tena se yɛsagya si kyerɛ wɔ mu ɛkyerɛ bi a player no timi ka kyerɛ sɛ on the right wɔkwan foforɔ pɛ sɛ
yana wontumi nhyɛ no bebree
menyɛ kyee ebi aba wo sɛ Ghana mmara mu kwa no ɛduru baabi a player no a patient on the right this is at a critical point na because bi a yɛbɛhyɛ bia bibi but ɛduru baabi a wotumi ka sɛ deɛ wade yɛ menyɛ mmara no wɔ hɔ nti tɔ bi a bi yes ɛnokora bi no tumi ka sɛ alternative ayi bi wɔ hɔ ɔkɔyɛ no anyɛ yie a ɔtumi sa aba but sɛ woyɛ a player deɛ a we make sure sɛ yɛma the best of medical care ɛno yɛbɛtoa so ayɛ but sɛ lord ne ntima nom sɛ nsɛm nyinaa hyɛ ibu no nyinaa wosɛ ɔma akɔyɛ aba ɛmugu sɛ ɔmo recover minta no nyinaa ɔma go through similar ayi yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ ɛnkyɛ koraa no minta no ne ntim no ayi hyɛ ibu nom ɛbɛba ntima no still a no
on the end sɛ ntimi maa so
na ɛbɛba so
ɛbɛba so
ɛne ɛbɛba so sɛ wɔyɛ player ɛhyɛ medical foɔ nsɛm lord nso so
de esu a wosu nya ne brɛ nso yɛ abɛso
sɛ ɛbrɛ deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛbrɛ ɛne nkrabea deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne nyinaa yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ sɛ wote aseɛ wonim sɛ kɔtɔkɔ yɛ ntaki decision a yɛbɛyɛ inflict pain on any player ɛno nti na ebi atena so 1 year obi tumi pra tena fie 1 year ada kote yi sɛ wɔtena fie kyɛ lɔdamu wa 1 year no yɛ but wɔn nyinaa they came back sɛ bi asoɔden kakra ɛwɔ hɔ let me say it sɛ asoɔden kakra timba mmeranteɛ no bi afam a wɔn hwɛ yɛ deɛ bufuo koraa ɛbɛtumi aba ne nso no yɛayɛ baatan kubatan wɔn yɛ ane asa atwɛn wɔn bata ho kanyɛ saa ebi a situation bi ehu no ɛnyɛ saa na nkehu no saa mmiri wote aseɛ nyame adom board foforɔ aba nsɛm nyinaa da wɔn anim nti ade stage no yɛ ahoɔden ne take decision no ɛnhyɛ yɛn kwan nsɛm nti dodoɔ no ano
mo de time wɔn na mo nyinaa ma jɔjɔ
because ɔmo ahyɛ adwuma se dada nti ɔmo take over ne deɛ ɛnum nyinaa egu so ayɛ de nkuta ho nim sɛ ɔmo nso de nkanya foforɔ so bɛba abɛboa tim no but sɛ supporters no yɛanta ɔmo akyi ama yɛnsesa yɛ attendance wei akyi kɔ stadium no a ɔhwɛ yɛ ada bi ɔmo bɛsɔrɔ sɛ ɔmo ntumi ne bio ɛno deɛ
ohun sɛ ɔmo hia dɔm support
ɛdɔm no ɛna ɛkanya tim no sɛ ɔsɛ kɔtɔkɔ ɛnyɛ koraa tim no sase sɛ ɛwɛni atoa so a supporters no sɔre o na ne nyinaa no gye sɛ ɔmo investment so sika yaa yɛka player wei player ne adeade nyinaa ɔmo ka sɛ mo nyina players yɛnya coach ɛsɛ sɛ coach ɔmo ka ho asɛm ebi si mu nkɔfa buroni na yɛnim financial implication ɛyɛ sika na wo de onyi hwe kwa de bo no yenya 30,000 supporters it me feel baba yara every home match unu scared be mai and ka the match bia yen grow so 1 million cedis ye bought the match I say enye kura no abanditi kura say be 1.5 o but player be need minto
betimi
intimi ka ko singina na say kotoko de ngi nya se ko pa company bi chew sanse yen yanka se che company bi ya o Ghana enso no ya ka ye be ko so aka o me feel baba yara ni enso babu so nso mu
uba sorry na medi gya kwan sɛ enum sɛ kɔtɔkɔ dwuma die no wie die wie a obɛsa akɔtoa so ɛna mo ne afidja liberty no mo sɛ nsrɛ mo sɛ deɛ sɛpata wɔn no mfa mo skana ba mo mfa mo deɛ mo no ana mekan bena so mo
eno sɛ yen kanu afidja so
ye de ye sɛ ntɔfo de ati mo deɛ mo nka no ho ye kɔ wie mu no ɛna mo sɛ first one am ye ne deɛ mo sɛ dabi man ka mo ye atwa afa akyiri nti mo mmra
wɔn contractual issues obia ultimate trigger provisions in the regulations
to mom trigger mo dia na first one
into wɔn famra
okay
so obi do ka ko de ba video so na say unim de wo ye abrekwa unim se kwan da ho bebe you right to the club
sa so mu fan so mu so o ma anye sa obo ko nkwa nyom na de ba yo na so ntwofo na akɔwurawura
ye nyina ye under one body a mra ba ko pene e cover yina obi ntimi fa ne mfeka sie nsi obi itimesero mo ye nyina ipeniye omo famra secretariat omo mra isnanim de wombi ya no ombe hunu ye ntimi disclose eko bia won ni trade secret na confidential issues wo nya se me na determined me imam kwaya
ntimi disclose baby otie nyina onyo babu za mo ton 500 na 400,000 ena some person ko bu za so nse oni ayi mu no busaw some say na okay eno ma
intimacy
okay
omumra maintenance ni tinkonya so mo asem a enye radio so
okay
enti na me yadoma league no so ye saba
okay
me de makasa league no still ano open
mon total no we
na kotoko de se technically no say mathematically no enye over there ese say you bet me kotoko players here we makasa on any day omko ba bia omba be say ananobo enyema kakra bi na se esesa no mutimi so original brand and the players nan kasa no omo ready mo e show bi am ka trom say mo na mutimi ready mo coaches omo contribution say ya 30% bi players nan kasa and so ready mo se be ya league we omo mutimi asho mo won mo nyam omo nya bibi na yehu se be ma be ye bi na de nyema ko ide omo ma nyema ko fem pa in fact omo nkasa no omo ndimi enti omo nim for this particular season it omo nya bibi no bantu omo Sunday any nations
yes
enya sam kwetu akura ye de ye say league no open there be I say it must start from Sunday na Diego Sunday we players no monti omo nim Ramadan ende fiada holy month omo nyina sa inshira no eba no so nakosiada
monye 3 points no
Roman force so yelent
Ramadan no so
tisabu sumo
plenty for nation
home kron players no monye kron me dem say omo nkasa omo show personal lives pani bi betima yo so ntime wura wo dem e me show pass because omo ya adult players in the year we can team manager na we ya na to be to ara say enye bibia na we betima yo enye won kasa ni pa na we aduma na say maduma me yeni ade we ni football nko nti me tutum ni ma yi a me nya results no a omo kasa betima nya team manager de ono wote se mo a mo nyina mo ya adult kontimi kwa nwura
bia dem nwumre na den ya bi
results ama how do you feel emo ase mo nya mo nya na mpanifo am no da ko na no mo de etu tibia be mu omo hwe sane mani na Sunday omo ready mo na me so betima ye
omo yan Sunday nka me wie na wa akotwe awura mu tiba de sa na je se mo twehwe mu sanka club house no nka players me ko pere da na se omo nyina wo ho anaye dum ka so omo si youth team no mo na ke me fada na obi an ko pere da san se nyama binom ye wo ho no nsem fata
ye the report akoto mpanifo anim ese sa adwene no na mpanifo hwe se considering all other factors ebe boa se ye beto aso aka place ni na bo so mta fa ko ana ebe kan no ana safu dem FIFA no butu an o di medical butu na airport run about we ba no obi am free emra mpanifo no trans na se omo hwe no mo ye consultation na se ejina mo besi no ina ye no mbeko ye no mbeko na sa
ma training nyina ada ma kama yino okay abusafo bi afei na wo hwe Oyerepa TV wuti Oyerepa Radio a lawyer Safoduku Square ena moten nka no kasamafo de makumase asante kotoko football kase ena ene ofiri so ho no osi fom so da bi asam na na sense wiemu no so amfa bia metumu e bia na ahyase no wantment ni lawyer wo sorry wo de tu bia me nyina obi ati ase se saa ne no a wo kan ye no na ejina de chairman so lo di ka no obi a wo a obi ankasa no ana ujina so de kan wasem ti nyawo lawyer Safoduku na osi circles yeguno ananya sa
da bi me de sabre ko na me management to mo twe imagine to say me de lawyer ni de e ba se penje na me twe imagine to say na mo constitution no e ka say because constitution no e bom ho bra e kira bato ho nsem ni bibia mo ye bia no and regulating activities ti na me refer say na mo constitution no ye fa de bia mo obi time so na ye ntokwai no so lawyer constitution ni de me share committee otie no about
yeguno
intini obi enu nti na ba yetu ni amfa secretary constitution etu ana me boa yes okay yenso no all the major stakeholders ni na obi
enu no ma share wa hen
secretary ati abran ye beto ba na ka be 1 week bi ya 2 weeks bi ena e ba mu enti minya me minute me zeme gu secretary secretary me ka ho bi na mbom adwuna omode yense mu nyina nka bom na nka munya pani ba ko na mbom no other groups no be able to operate but under the control of the investment IFA. So
then you open down sa lawyer kwa no
can say be amasa oba no
deja
ofa the dikan no ene ba ko wo me headline nim na e se me tihu kakra na lawyer tiansa na wako na we de enu a na video na video ni show ya ehu se lawyer na kasa ye po audio dia mpacho ni se ne be ya ene na at that time no there was a problem with lawyers communication communication was problematic
that day
side play and lawyer dina wa she white red and white fefe kama sa she to say ka be come yan ka me kwa jashe
o she ya chu kama pa
mu ani kama now yes now there was a problem with pedi wakan is here. The problem was that lawyer say circle egu yeguno mention eguno but say oka say the circle's constitution is suspended. It is not the same as egu yekasa today ene day yekasa lawyer himself knows say the bigger club kotokono is constitution is under suspension by emu ye
constitution
it's under suspension.
How?
It has been suspended for years.
How?
For years. It has been suspended for years by a muye. And he said if the circle's constitution was under suspension
and no na boy and a lawyer which you say or can say based on the natural solo
and for the purpose of the elections.
No elections no
if it was for the elections in good circles
this is constitution
because our communication in there now say circles you go no there's no circles
I don't know because say ne bono there you be and I am okra no a o can say person na chama so aka
enti de wo kan
me nka de chama so aka
ono tie no kire say
na me ni hobi o mienu no say na so lo kan na
o sha se na say na wonya mai
communication on the day no
me ba o
and am say a problem
o sha se no na very good and make na wonya mai na chama na sama chama edi kaka no ono say say na tie dia ono kwa no ne lawyer background and na nka mu nyina mo constitution no so mfanye bibi na abdu sabre minim so te de
me na me ni problem me say with all that information available to him, and then the statement on the day, no, the message he communicated across, no,
so man, be I was the American clarity my provide one day,
which I'm okay with. Today you have brought a clarity.
In the clarity they say at that time about to number 2 no na nyɛ sɛ kabato ɛno nti na mpanimfoɔ so ɔmfa constitution bi anto nkyɛn na ɔmo nyi kufufura a ɔmo ba bɛduru ɔmo constitution na incorporate all the other groups na aspirant happening in home. And as you speak now, and no what is here. And I global am I?
And no, I know what is here.
Obi challenge global.
Global is under serious challenge. It's under serious challenge. Today I say crown. Meeting I say global for you coming weekend has been postponed indefinitely.
I confirm, indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
And I make us official and here. About your supervisor me up today. It's still host. As you speak now.
The ama global no. Global no go for challenge ya. As a global na kasa leadership no. Seem not to understand any maybe because so global balance the circles on leadership and problem be no.
But
the global doesn't want circles to have their leadership. I know that this is a problem no. The problem I don't know. So circles no. You to the lawyer can hey. So groups no must be allowed to operate because you know so circle no. Na circle you the national chairman. No regional executive. Na so no. Na global na the circles leadership no report to the global. Kasi we ni ho. But the same global no emphasis circles leadership.
Okay, I come in chat.
No,
and the problem number.
I'm say go utie lawyer and kasa emu. Once ye elevate chairman Solomuko global. Na say what say group bia within Kotokos supporters base no enya ne leader. It is a cycle so mo per leader which is the NCC chairman.
After less then come national one.
National. And can you wrong? But I'm say minim how and common course no. I'm say global ni feel say be away no cycle chairman no be powerful violate global chairman until be a when
the point is that me my family you know the circus constitution no and control the entire supporters
of course
and that's what we are here
and no control the circus
that's my point.
They need to have their leadership.
Truth is that organize any other group here cannot compete with them.
Yeah.
No group, whether we are fine. Of course, I say and me have told Makache that Makache Shamafusi, Makache Chamapia, Makache Makote, also a sprinter body.
Yeah.
Omati what's a platform on Mudisun Komo. From circles be mepedi na ma
and a lawyer so the ebe
na that in voice na what the let's squad do no na koko pie no and send I intercepted another voice from eastern region and so you ever born there
entin ka we de nkanya kwa se obi a ti de ko so nyina be she $1 here se nkanya boni bia de me point ni se cycle for life nyina manhia idea ne say ombenya pani ba ko badal nyina na yaka bugu no nyina ba ya ndabambra edin kanya idea say tin tokoba me I don't see any point say e ba yet ma menjokra e was that issue go very simple because some nyina am fight for common goals of kotokobe ye dia any ndokwa dey in the position na say there should be one person obo control nyina abada mu nyina no you obi a di post under ono na bibia move the absence of the constitution I'm say a creative way the new constitution is enka aba eno ba ya ankatimi aspell out we na hu bia abobre wo me bo asanya me na medro eye ya mom to me say eso omonye na ye ntum na be yetuma so constitution ne ba pe a we na wo mu ankase bia ne ho eno I delay ne bia e ko for because what are you fighting over for the end? I don't think that we should be fighting over animals.
Oma yena lawyers. What say why is the management interested in who leads and support the group and what name they should choose? we ni amugi asem no na mo interest bo na lawyer mo interest
lawyer kono after disgracing Ghana
well na to so we dey man akwa ba
the way the lawyer kwan so we be obeka me pick hella no ne portion kakra nam dey jana kwan after disgracing Ghana Parliament dumps Kotoko for House of Folk in the Democracy Cup as House plays Sunderland.
Why did Parliament dump Kotoko?
Democracy Cup, we read who be some other na.
Oh, but say Benjamin Kwade. Who come here in USA?
Vamos in USA. Who refi? And I say mon père nous say bien me say chire bi bia om dom ko yi ka na ko fasa ko dwane.
Masa he. Ayo
Lawyer.
Say ko man kan say ya. O say after one this gets going. There was a competition. Say local ni yamana wa obehye no. Wako America na ne ndisa. Number 2 sama che no man say. Enya Kotoko na we
na Parliament di Kotoko ko US na Kotoko place ko dwane ye.
Kotoko place ko na say Kotoko na.
Sisi no Democracy Cup ye be sabo bobiem. Na Parliament atras say ye de Kotoko ka ho a. Wo mo ko do UK wa hwe and the whole team ne wo bi akra ba.
Kotoko. Asema na uka. Na woni team na uka wasema. Tie me ba. Uti. Na team na uka wasema, woni team na uka wasema say. Abose Kotoko ko so ba say ko dwane.
Na Kotoko place ko mbai.
Kotoko place bai.
No la na won ka Kotoko ho ana.
Masa. Mama kan so.
No ma ya ne.
Mama kan so. Se ba akwantua. O ti mama cheche mojo. Je o ka ko si say Kotoko place ko dwane. Kotoko place na ko nya ko tan Saba say player be team be player bet to kwanya. As easy for Kotoko change any other team in Ghana. So player be Ghana. Asama na okay. So ko ba. What? How will you come from no? The moment ya contract was terminated.
They come from
Asama na okay.
La me na wasi.
Kotoko player be to kwa intimidate me. Kotoko player be to kwa ya be dia man da we are seeing now. Nowhere. Kotoko player.
Asam na ye kan no yes quite too much am.
And team be kura players o mo person to kwa no ba Kotoko be do mo ba for say. Be say Kotoko ni to kwa. O de occasion. E de ye
say so mo ade.
E so mo no mo Spain.
Okay, lawyer Savuri Kuyaskwa ena abamuno solo batwa na we Ashanti Gold Chairman Joe ene abusofo ni nyina am say ye rehye Kojo Agimai Damprane ene wa woda Kojo special birthday enko emfama ene anopai say radede afia kan fion so Chairman Joe Ashanti Gold ene squad ne wo nyina say ye rehye Kojo Agimai Damprane big time birthday emfa ema wo mo and the last one eko ediama adwakoma omanyina say wakoma penti na dinde adwakoma radio show na onto come happy birthday goes to Madam Adwa Akoma from Omaninyina solo yen try omra
tino personal chako ne personal about toothpaste no and edi amobi bia posia eti wanum na eyi wo se so kama ema ne yefe na wanum nka no eye hwamo gums enya ahoden na afe o wisade a wa he na wanko wanya complain bia enso ewo hon me no personal chako any personal herbal toothpaste no ne yekamfo edi amafri se Ghana Dental Association ajatum se eno and a Pepsodent every smile matters Amen Scientific Hospital a 2-stroke yade awo hunsem ene yade kwankro nyina se e de afro machines ni friu yade na enu de ase ebepie enu ne yade kanwa ubenya yaresa ye kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fon ase ekwan so 18 other branches ene ya bie o Ghana ho nyina wura ubenya wayaresa 0277 001234 Amen Scientific Hospital
na one no edi enkomo Bosomchura Bank PLC baby account awdo ni nyina bi ewe ho ye loan services no ye ma bi susu loan micro group loan salary loan agricultural loan and a business and commercial loan no sikasem ebetumpon na ho ahehanwa ene Bosomtwe enkasa ye okontena se ho and a head office no ewo ye other branches ayato apete ewo Kumase ni Asantema mu friend 0508 6427 05 0508642705. Amen. When you kanjen and not just drinking water, the only alkaline water a word German so num kanjin so nenyi acid and free ni pedianum alkaline. Beba betnem na alkaline ba ya dear and to me enu NDSA ya dear bit to say cancer a pamno at the free ho liver u kidney no akoma oba ho banya a kanjen and magic drinking water in Supapano, Pebito, El Breman UGC, Tafuni Road, Abaru Junction, Lizzie Hotel, El Santas Runabout Pakiko Stadium, and Asumankwani Junction, Ewo Ashtown 0241449191 0241449191 and a 0507 379474. Abamfu from Krano, Infinix Smart 20 over. Infinix at the phone for Fraba, Smart 20. Now, Smart 20, no, you have 64 gig RAM, and 4 gig RAM, and you have 128 gig RAM, and 4 gig RAM. Now, Infinix Smart 20, no, maybe I told the Aqua, a Mudaho, of course, near loud, a crystal clear. Now, the battery, no, ewa one day, papa, 5,200 milliamps per hour. And I charger, and also, able to me, I didn't know, they say the upper phone, papa, no, you so, phone now. O de yakwe muda phone and battery one day phone e hwe abesa fo ade a Infinix Smart 20. Infinix, the future is now. Bosch digital satellite decoders beji bi wana so ye obehem matches obehem movies obetie nyom religious programs ni nyina e won decoder ne so game centers hotels guest houses restaurant individuals monkwe na monkoje Bosch ni decoder no ebi ewo Abrepo Junction ship mu eho ena owo 0200-050848 ene Bosch enkasa grow finder drono eboa mano ewo ma fichi consense mu wa fichi konensi susu ma wa fichi kono eba otia obebri wa fichi kono eya na moja tua me ba chonum grow finder drone be kama ede ama uye nu free wa abeda ye ubedi di kama moja be na nto ni padua ni ma e grow find herbal tonic pebito ewo ba bi eton ro man mu abia digital bar clinic Kumase amakom runabout oh and adodo on ewo 0244596532 Augustine Marble Stone, Emma Marble Stone, sir. Ode u designs in from classic to contemporary designs. Swimming pool, ube design a wall, ube juma tiles, afe, any schools and sorry, any building project, yenjo Augustine Marble Stones, no, not yenfa any design, no, painting one sem away. Cracks say plaster dine, cracks about near the nina, yet to Eddie free hall, Brian say or takwa. Anase Kuna Junction, Nebejo Marble Stones Nibi, Nafako Ekodi Ujuma 0540-415616 0540-415616 and no Enkasa Atenkani Mube Peja Edek SMBTS Edek Edrono Anune Peja Watinkem na Bema oni Obanshia Mudieno Ayententema wano Edi amount enkasa we dem ne na tenache entime kon no esemene beda ede ka esembetes esiesie no edi amount eyi waste spin premature ejaculation na face so eyi low sperm count edi a free ho edi amount pebitoy herbal chemical shop ewo maimu afre 0243989368 and a 0201 044221 and edu herbal clinic ND Enkomo and afe ABA Herbal Clinic software rasta omo wa drona fagu aduanim di na akọ anini ntine so akoye anini so adwuma ti se ate TV so behu ye kama o kenkan a ubehu ne kama eniyade e ma so ade ben wa behu e wa kira behu ABA Herbal Clinic o de hypertension kwa obetu ase o de prostate mema yade ko obetu ase liver any kidney related diseases and also obetu ase at the amount ewo ABA Herbal Clinic meba cho kwada so gina say main market e chironoma and adoma incro Ebenezer Preschool I no eben apia kubi coastal 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161 any ABA Herbal Clinic Indian Komo don't to any yadie no emfa offer yemfa NC na show no and to also but offer special birthday enko ema efia apiej ej or your secretary the director of nursing services El Confanochi Teaching Hospital Mrs. Grace Boachi Yadom our general administration DNS office and a wishing a special birthday and a free Mercy Coco Nati El Confanochi Teaching Hospital and also ene eye na woda samo kemensa SN wish a special birthday show no etwaso edi amam.
Yes, solo yebada wase ene de no akoye se ye na ho yitwako yenim ne abayachi nti Mama Champions League hun komo no ye nyiri kakra na ye ba na de lawyer be kan ye ene de ne ewo ho no ye ne nyina de abeto aso lawyer se wa be ni ho ano se kotoko circus no ye gu no motin one voice mu no dabi ewom so motin one voice no mu de ni mo na gina asam a chairman solo akaso eno no gina so kan bie nti ye behwe de no e be frechi e de aba zaka kwaba
Tino Joso
already adum say akwaba
oh Tino
boko de
many I do interview no ase wa mama
yeah lawyer be ni ho ano
oh yeah lawyer yi ni ho ano lawyer
say chedi ana chedi
oh chiri edin
zaka chebe edin
because me on say na me zaka kan we chiri office say asemian said am by o na ese omo taye we ne sit mi nyom na ebizom senti dem pa na mope like we nyina na yedi ko wie hin
yes ne kwakra ne saying because mo achieve the
exactly because it looks like I say there will be a hidden motive bi wa ase bi ne enim because enya sa offer can you man bi wo ha anka yentwimu enya ho we aka say bia so I want to make an say enema be bring hands say any hands say o so bank kotokono na offer bank clubs ni bi now has standard almost set here offer a group stage of CAF Champions League no Confederations Cup Champions League edin fees like it oh baba Champions League omo mebo bi mediama nya kotoko enya Confederation over
Confederation kan say na kwaso nye ne 2004
Confederation ye sika kono time sika wakwa akokochi blasters akotena fi akodan ne ka akogo mahia hemfie dodo nti duma na da ho no enye watimi wakame na me ye wei na me na me free ha ni ba se na make no atiase
pa ye ba na report na
Champions League ye ka se Real Madrid ni e ka be 10 20 15 years no on board Champions League group stage Manchester United on betiase mom ti be fa enu kra yesi akofom no kra no o hit omobo Confederation kra nyamumbo
mo da konya be rotu sa ni je be bam
eni na Liverpool he san team kese na ene oh
Zak ya wonya kwate as Champions League media
ya koba na
na ya metinsim proper
Tino and the Champions League night the second leg of all the games now you shared last week, you know. Now some of the games, you know, on paper it looks like say, oh, it is done deal based on the results now. You know from the first leg.
No, yeah.
But you know, there is one thing about the Champions League. Every midweek of Champions League night, no, expect say there will be something to discuss the following day. And don't find the only tournament Tino, it gives you something to say the following day. Entiende games na ye kwa no. Tino obi antron to say you about ask what no. We'll be discussing about one team be ene. Waya on wasem bia no be efisien ka ne ewie silent competition with here. We'll come and have one team discussion. Either say Sporting Bodo Glimt and ABC. Say ABC Emirates between Arsenal and Leverkusen. Say ABC Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and PSG. And now say ABC FN is Etihad between Man City and Real Madrid. Yen team baha ochna
there be NC Champions League NC sa say first leg no sport na kwalo 3-0 say Arsenal ko 1-1 into no automatic Arsenal qualify say Chelsea kwalo 5-2 into automatic as we frame say Man City lose 3-0 into frame Champions League NC sa 4 games we no me say otene baba say you know na ye discuss bibia on wasem bi NC go baby
and who knows a bit more
Sana Champions League tietino.
Okay.
It will gives you that discussion, that moment, that special moment. Champions League enye predictable. Enye dia just say, oh, where the Sana tietina e kosa there be.
And when we be be frame.
Yes. And at the end of these 4 games, we will have this discussion. We say on paper, we say American on paper, offer. Boroglit to qualify on paper. On paper. Say Arsenal to qualify.
Yeah,
1-1 over Emirates. Arsenal to qualify. On paper. On paper. PSG to qualify. What's 5-2? On what Chelsea. So on paper so qualify. On paper. Real Madrid qualifies. Arameboa. It is and then games no. Nanke yebet back say based on the first leg, you need 4 teams on Monday.
Mo qualify.
Mo qualify. But that teams na ye nim say on qualify. 4 teams no. Yeah, about tonight Wednesday tonight we discuss Champions League no. Now one of the teams and was MBC or and the Champions League and the biggest club football in the world because it always gives room for surprises. And the Boroglit Sporting Lisbon. Sporting who's a weekend in Portugal for a match. Move time so Munjo Mahome. They've lost 3-0. Until weekend we league game because we enough time to rest and play.
What games in cause
okay. Because of Champions League there on them. Tino, offer Sporting Lisbon a few way in the Champions League. They've been very good at home. Let's put it on record. Say Sporting Lisbon have been very good at home this season. Their first game at home, Mushe Kairat Almaty 4-1. Almost Olympic Marseille 2-1. So it's a follow. Almost Club Brugge 3-0. Then the Sporting resource no. Obia ehwe nim say nde. Ombetimi ayan wasembi against Boroglit and say this is they beating PSG 2-1 at Lisbon Krumo no. It's a team that are good enough to beat PSG. Tino beating Boroglit will not be a difficult task for Sporting Lisbon. But there you be action and say, can they score goals a bit more than or ma qualify? Intended say uko akwako if you catch makako juma. Sporting Lisbon will win the game. That one, there's no doubt about Sporting Lisbon winning the game. Boroglit, yes, upon all their miracles, upon all the surprises they've given us this year in the Champions League, you don't have what it takes to go and beat Sporting Lisbon or Sporting Cromonum. No, they will lose that game. But the question that we are asking is, Sporting Fono, do they have what it takes to score 3 to push it to extra time, and have to score 4 to have automatic qualification? And any idea you say if Sporting Lisbon a bit me is idea because you see before and before the last Champions League game, Boroglit for boy am share Athletic Madrid no. Now the away games in the Champions League. Yes, almost about 2-2 with Dortmund away. They lost 3-1 to Galatasaray away. Almost 2-2 with Slavia Prague away. Then lost 3-1 to Tottenham last season, if anything. Europa League now on boy. If you have pick Boroglit for now, I'm about draw Dortmund this season away. I'm about draw Slavia Prague away. Then I'm going to share Atletico Madrid 2-1. Their away travels hasn't been disappointing, sir. Out of their 4 away Champions League games on boy, they lost only 1. That was 3-1 against Galatasaray. One of those games that I think Sporting will win against Boroglit, but I doubt they can get the goals now. Everything I'm on qualify. Arsenal about Bayer for Leverkusen. once again on paper, Arsenal to qualify, Arsenal to win and qualify. But this is in Champions League, you know. Okay. The question about England, I'll be it City. I'm show me 2-0 in the group stage. Oh, it's hard. And he said, "Okay, Leverkusen." And then what we saw in the first leg now, an easy game. Even though I tip Arsenal to qualify, to win and qualify. But any one of those games now, Arsenal will get it on a silver platter, you know. So I'm saying, yes, Arsenal to qualify. If you pick the Arsenal team, remember how Arteta will set up the team, especially baby changes Etaba, Jokeres last game one started, but I know he start Jokeres to be ahead of Havertz. Maybe Enchenwan on Martinelli will start ahead of Trossard. Obiani say Bukayo Saka will start. Obiani say Eze will play behind Jokeres. Then to be Mendy, Declan Rice, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Hincapié. Then goalkeeper David Raya. Eti Arsenal lineup, you can easily sit here and just mention those who will start because Arteta have been consistent with the first 11. Tino, I don't know what I'm for no. I want to say their calmness in possession. They showed it against Arsenal in the first leg. They didn't panic at all in that game against Arsenal. Comfortable in possession and are able to play. You press them, they easily play through your press. That is the idea. And the method of Garcia and Palacios very comfortable with playing from your press. Tino, Arsenal, Usanka offer a recent 2-leg task against German teams. The young say, but against Bayern Munich, Leverkusen and Bayern Munich. Leverkusen, Arsenal have lost the last 5 of all their second 2-legged ties against German opponents, but it was against Bayern Munich. Leverkusen and Bayern Munich. Tino, yes, it will be a very tight game, as Mekayan, a game that very, very tight. But Arsenal have what it is, and if you say Leverkusen will frustrate them. Tino, a win by very slim.
Arsenal go home.
1-0, 2-1. And then one of those games now, you can say Arsenal Leverkusen derby. Leverkusen at this stage, and yes, artists now betting at the Chomosa. It's Arsenal to qualify, slim win, but you remember, and one so. If this game travel to extra time, remember,
Mama prepare ya mama na Timber de nsa be ya because na Bernardo say Timber de e kapra for no bia no want me ambo.
Yeah, yes, Timber e pra if anything. Obobo team men cry.
No league na.
Yeah, obobo Everton no.
Okay.
Opra on the 38th minute. Yes, it's true say be an team me ambo no. But this guy is back. White is back in Tibia na. Either he play White and as about Mosquera or right back corner. Timber they are out of the game on the boy and then Tino, in this game travel to extra time. But in the 90 minutes, if they will be win, I'll go for Arsenal to win by either 1-0 or 2-1. As Chelsea will do against PSG. Tino team, you will say, oh, they my music question way. You did a Chelsea bet me as a 3. PSG, the woman should go away. It was Stamford Bridge. What did you say? Idea. Ebetimi esi
enyema me no Chelsea betimi ahye ba PSV so go so ho na coach won consensus ni na afa no na man confront to me
no asem no
and na obeyi ni ye chena what destroy bia
because see now Chelsea have to score goals obasha goals say we chi on either the mbeda ho
muda ho
now we chi either on they have Dembele, they have Kvaratskhelia, they have Bakula and a more Desire Doué who on any day be almost a chance na they will punish you. It's a Chelsea problem on move face pa 5-2 lose like yes slim 3-2 so only one goal be na mun nyama set now a open game for everyone to play but 3 you have to open up and attack PSG to score 3 goals. But the question is that can you score 3 unanswered goal against PSG now? Tino Edin for any team say obesha PSG back 3 on show. If you go back menkai afiwe say if you have watched them in the Champions League, don't forget Abuko Barcelona say
they won 2-1 against Barcelona. This year, I'm away against someone in the Champions League in Tino. Okay. Yes, people are talking about Chelsea beating them. Club World Cup, but Tino, we a different game altogether. Tino, I take PSG to qualify. Any more class, PSG to win by 2-1.
Quick one on the big game now.
Tino,
Memorial Bravo.
2023. The Ama City for no hope. They won 4-0 against Real Madrid. Etihad. But our team now share Madrid 3-0. Tino enye ebi ene de ende ekuta finance Man City no. Na team me ya. Ederson impose. Sa time na Pep Guardiola switch about 3 back bi no. Tina obo a 3 back of Kawaka, Ruben Dias, Akanji. One about 2 defensive midfielders in John Stones, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, and Haaland. Very strong team. The team na Riyad Mahrez at the bench. Foden to bench. Na Julian Alvarez at the bench. Very strong team. Yes, another strong team of Real Madrid because that team no is stronger than this team. Because that team no more move for Modric, Toni Kroos, and Valverde. Are 2 midfielders attacking of Vinicius Junior, Benzema, and Rodrigo. So that team was stronger than this team, that Real Madrid team. But you know, Yejuma Edimpa. Tino, Real Madrid added 3-0 or more. So what's any year? Say wash out 3-0 and more. Eddie free fee away. You see 35 times in the Champions League. On 35 occasions, Real Madrid added 3 or more goals. Every home away, you know. 35 no Tino, omo qualify. Emu bia no team no etimi Real Madrid free mu. And I made Man City and yes, based on what I've seen from Real Madrid and how they've played, similar to what I said about the Sporting Lisbon game, you know, Man City will win the game. To win the game there, I see Man City winning. But now the problem is you don't just any win. You need 3 or more goals to qualify. And I'm my Pep Guardiola's fan saying Real Madrid. And the question is that obetimi ashe 3 abra Real Madrid enchebiana. No. That is the problem. Say now Real Madrid enchebiana. Now the good news for Real Madrid is that Mbappe is back. Even one starting part, Tino, on the bench. And you know, Mbappe at any point in time go Ebono. So that is the problem that City will face. They will win the game.
Okay.
But Real Madrid record of 35 out of 35. So on the 3-0 or 3 goals or more. You know, Tino, ebe continue Etihad run no. But City will win the game. But ebe pass no way for them. For Enko baby. Real Madrid will qualify and then you bring Etihad. Don't forget last season I'm going 3-2. With the same venue, with the same players, but for ABA, Semenyo on count and Ryan Shaky. It's Real Madrid at this stage, a lot of experience, and Tino, I take Real Madrid to qualify ahead of Man City.
Sir, Medas Isaac. Yepaka Kranka when
over.
You went to be at this year.
Yeah. Champions League matches no na. Enebe denumre, yinebe jia de muna yashe DBC. Ahead of these matches, Chelsea game no be match back with attention because of against PSG. Hoping say Chelsea beat me and an opportunity to change the story against PSG. Don't forget, say in less than a year, Chelsea actually PSG 3-0. Chelsea actually Barcelona 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. So over that will be the element of fate. Chelsea team in the Bekwaku game no more the Kobo against PSG. So fine on 3 and also on Barcelona 3. But there was a common factor within those 2 matches. And that factor was Enzo Maresca. And over Sabri Aminoka said Maresca is no longer the coach of Chelsea. On orchestrating those solid victory against those elite clubs, you know. These were results ahead of the game. Most people did not expect that to happen. But of finding a system, with me share some teams, PSG and Barcelona. In that it was a match, Lamine Yamal was totally silent over Omokananu Tumu. They ran the midfield, and Chelsea take advantage of every opportunity be a ball Makwemu. And that is how with me first to eche club be in a 3. but the difference no me can say nipa baako na the common factor but the difference ni emienu our match yom ni PSG but number 1 2 matches and or mobile or medical baako. So the results of the first game a psychological impact on the match so in terms of game plan, strategy, roles of players, and even confidence during the game. Obasameno about party my match. Na me show one goal. O confidence out the ball any game plan here say Miss Meba so ababete. If you say one goal no man tear na your pon what me because a one-off match. But the results of the first game, which is 3-0, no, and I was some one in bar. Me won't pray myself, me babe practice because more 3-goal advantage the other that. So in a traditional game or one-off game, Chelsea share Barcelona 1-0. No, Barca were still attacking. In fact, head coach never double up the attacking plan because I saw Tekano. But of an hour, there's no need some hobepo. There's no need to double me game. There's no need to change my game plan. I will still have to try and contain you and still get a goal. Semeno bonne one off game now shame one goal. Who wait me desire so coach in actually. Semena maybe pekanate. Of our shame one. Coach in actually na be pekate. Nti me pekate I then abe. Obobo estimate me ni bounce no any 2. Sana one off game with you. But now for our one. Even if Chelsea share one, Chelsea cannot sit back. Oh, to me, because that one goal will not be enough for them to qualify. And then, obey, you are still going to press and push PSG to the final third. And another more just spaces at your back. Now, key factors. As somehow baby sign say Chelsea players see. Omo amranti o maye sadi we bi payana. Over match what I say. See a bobo. Now we should team or bet me aya. Over ya mo baby amubu said why you be paying. I'm saying sunya music then. On na you be paying could be sa abuaju you could be so high. Chelsea players, the current crop of Chelsea players, and even the manager on the bench, on team mastermind is such a resource that, and that alone is a negative for Chelsea, because Obia will leave a movement be paying. When they face that movement again, they don't operate under pressure. Now, they might PSG game new years over. PSG bought with control and deadly counter-attack. They suffocate you, they control the game, no matter how pressure. And to share, when the game was 2-2, our France, mistake our Chelsea goalkeeper near. While Rebecca said, "Oh no, ne pray no keke." But if you check the structure of the PSG team, at the time our boy could do Chelsea keeper, you realize the insane pressing structure of this PSG team. The control of the PSG midfield is something you cannot take away from them. So Vitinha can hold never small come over. We are 10, they will dictate the play majority of the times. And then Nobama, you would rather have to chase the ball. Henrique is a master planner than Leon Rossignol. He has seen it, he has lived these moments before. And he's coming to this game with no pressure. Unfortunately for Chelsea, match and Comobabo League maybe the morale booster. Omoba send the signals, no say atene fie lose to Newcastle. Due to the pressure net that coach in so ahead of this game. It's going to be an intensive game. But I don't think Chelsea can start so fast enough to put the pressure on PSG for them to break down. Over. PSG have been to different venues and they've survived. By Anfield last year, and Liverpool was 1-0. Liverpool at that time they were on top of the Premier League. Over Anfield they didn't jaw on the firm koi. Then Stamford Bridge. PSG to win against Chelsea and also to qualify over. Omema Chelsea home and away. I'm not expecting any comeback. I'm not expecting any revival. Last comeback by Kwame Kai said Chelsea was against Napoli. Now we had the Napoli team and all that time. Now I had the Chelsea team of John Terry, Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, Peter Cech, Ivanovic over. These were matured players, established players. I want your bottle no more to be pain. By then you be the Chelsea no. Omu ye bi kura omu carry omu hu bi mpoda. And that is why I'll go for another win for PSG and automatic qualification.
Another win?
Another win. Oh,
Stamford Bridge.
Okay. Yeah. City game, no. Me City game, no.
Okay.
Over. Mama born again the statistics of the first game. City has 60% possession or Santiago Bernabeu. 60%. As against 40. At the time.
Possession.
Yeah. But look at something. Madrid restricted City's presence in the final third. Manchester City have 4 shots on target with a 60%. Madrid 40% of her. Omudinya 7 shots on target. Now, as I said, Vava the most surprising Manchester City. It was something they did not expect CBC. And of a fool woman. But the man common you Man City and any as over. Nipa Bakwa City and Nimhonia Ginny Depay and Haaland. He has also not had a good 2026. And Haaland. That is the first thing. Inti do Madrid the children will issue. But Haaland winning Haaland Boba maybe are proud to this game 10 matches. Madrid the children.
Okay.
Yes. But Haaland now on. When you Haaland now, if we are 10 matches to this game, no be 11 goals maybe. He's not in his red hot form. And in fact, social and body language there are issues with even the confidence of Haaland. And here back. Over point number 2. Manchester City any unestablished starting 11. I say me ko kan baby nipa nim die tina am say hey. And I am job tre Manchester City. Obetimi akadgidi Donnarumma. But the back 4 of Manchester City, it keeps on rotating. At a point, was an anchor Ruben Diaz is stable. But just go Vardy abebo epra oko. And then Geyi aba until the be Diaz Geyi. Na Kusen of our 10-10 wa kakra. In Finfin sebe Rodri sebe Nico Gonzalez with Foden or Ryan Cherki and Tijani Randes Mamouche over Ubienim. City bebobo Ubienim starting 11 ever. Coach ni sisa no atu agumusa. If Mbappe starting game with City.
No papa. Who predict coaches are
Debbie. There's consistency.
Like Arsenal dey.
Yes. Now consistency no. Sometimes what the surprise element, the new energy about Bishop. Over. Say next starting 11 banner Mbappe Jinemu City wa chance. Madrid don't need Mbappe to start this game. And now Madrid tune na mo ye nu so tumi kakakra no aso no kotodwe no. Ball na Madrid be bono. Pace ehun be hia. Quick transition ehun be hia. And normally if Mbappe is fit any game, because Madrid has set 3, City definitely will go for control. Jombe bobo na Madrid about to actually. Inti Mbappe ho ya botum obeko Americano. But Mbappe is not fit for this game. Brahim Diaz ni Vinicius adwuma na omo ye no first omo asa ato aso ye. E match ya ebeboy. Oba. Me sha ade ni din na se me hwe nkomo na. Send ade ni me ye no fa. The high line of City won't help. I don't believe in the City pressing structure over. They are midfield overload, central overload, no, central zones, and I don't believe in it. Over, in fact, I don't even have belief in this Manchester City team. I mean, Giomundi. Maybe I think 2019, Liverpool be a DB. Almost share City with fear Champions League. No, I'm sure more. Anfield. Of I had BSC. Madrid beat me a good City home and away. Sad 2 matches. I'm not expecting a comeback from any of them. Wow. I'm not expecting a comeback from Pep. I'm not expecting a comeback from Leon Rosinha. The best for City will be a draw. But Madrid born or more born, it comes from different angle. Over your both Champions League don't more. Madrid don't crack. Madrid don't break. And with a 3-goal advantage, it will be disaster for Manchester City. Over until qualified. A game over even before kickoff.
Sir Obed and Kofi Zaki to another no. You can start part 1. E will feel no. You can carry but was na part 1. If you no, we pay. Tentam so. Minko danger ho. Na JM Adu and Sons. And I'm the command danger day here last no. wɔte baako ho kyerɛ wo medical ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛnapa deɛ woda yi a ɛyɛ ɛno nti na mekamfo well slow spray ɛde ama woɔ wode ɛbɔmmɔden aka bɛyɛ 30 minutes ne wada no fa kakra bi gu tɛkyerɛma no ase na gona wobɛwie no wotumi sɛ adeɛ nkyɛ no na ho asisi ho so wada fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ nyɛ ne nyinaa na ɛyɛ aduane die na ɛbɛhyehyɛ woɔ ɛnapa nso woda pa a wo so daeɛ pa ɛma bɔde no asisi ho so ɛdin ne yɛ well slow spray wowie pa a kew calcium tablet no ɛma bi mpa fie wode bera da wɔka sɛm no mu bɛyɛ den wayɛ surgery ɛnkyɛ na worekɔva a ɛno na abɛhia bɛyɛ ntɛntɛmɛboa ama ɛprotecto gam no ɛsɛn no nso nneɛma ɛkɔ yie no ɛyɛ kew calcium tablet wowie pa a abusua yi tie ne yie deɛ wodie deɛ woyɛ nyinaa no wobɛhia sɛ wobɛdi wɛme when plus 400 mmɔfra wɔ ne deɛ ɛno ɛna ɛyɛ when plus 400 suspension na mpanimfoɔ no nso afa when plus 400 ɛno deɛ wodi wɛme a de biara no na kyɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ yie ɛgye amado and sons Okanshi Drug Lane Accra 0509 439 063 nyama pa deɛ yɛtɔ ɛde firi franco aso yɛ Nokia Samsung iPhones ɛhɔ no baabi yɛtɔ ne bɔ nso wɔ fam motive ne sɛm kakra washing machine microwave blender generator gas and electric stove CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere bradum ha ejabeljo adum old melcon Kofo clinic new kejete ho nyina no franco ato ɛde agum 0245 316969 0245 316969 danger
over that's it of me that's so there titi bi hu kakra
sure
yemi na yen sori nko na he has calf injury. His expected return date is 5th April. March day is 28th and 31st. Oh, yeah, 21st and 31st. But Kojo upon Pepra has been invited for the 2 friendly matches. Over
pressure no. Any aboni din
ono an club no kra no omo amu ho a club na mu no
a confirm say
adan so ano pay mi ni suru na yes adwuma no
opra
say opra omo club no omo ne medical team ni say bre omo hwe nanim say obetimi aba be si account ama wo mo no eye
people
5th April ana matches na ye kobo no so
27 and
28 and
31st
International say 31st no kwa twam a 1st April beba April fool 2nd April beba 3rd April beba ansa na 5th na omo so mo hwe anim say obetimi aso so
asamedie
oka squad matches there 27 oh just say ne esa wa anim kura mo de mo ye na mo asem ne yehu mo o me kura na me ka say 28 and 29 27
yeah
na just say entino ama ankofo start busia question say na nti ka ye ntimi nya obi fufuro bia we defender Simpson ya obo nations yi onu nyina na bo gina ba bi fa ako onu so de bia na say ehu se de be gina mu a obokwa na ka ye ntimi nya
entry minim senti a wode ne dia kan wa bra na club aro a nya cross check ana me hu se me sinka
yes say omo frere no na onu ka kire omo say in a week time no ho
beto no ko bi ni de sasa
onu diabo onu no but team na mu de bra omo hwe no omo se chize 5th April ti eno no ya asem a enso so ewo ho no mu a eno no ababeta ho no na double invitation Ghana crash with Togo over Marvin Senaya but Ghana confident he will choose Ghana over Togo over Marvin Senaya omo ma Ghana da omo ma Togo da okra 2 nationalities and Ghana for ato yen sa afre no na ye ball continue go here no Togo for so atom sa afre no nti sisi no
ebiasi da
it me see a year player who the man etimi ye pa nemom
na the same time bia anya ne call up bia na minimum so yom call up dia na mo de no
om so ya ne din wom nemom efe communication director essay obetuma show Ghana for say abrante no e be choose Ghana over Togo nti ono so de ode aka kire yen so no
Marvin Sanaya
Marvin
okay
nti the first time ono so nya invitation so eno no
every say yenda eda na wo ba ma
obi ana abrante no
omo mato
eno nyime kwa omo ne kasa ya
okay
waja tum se obesi aka ndi amagana
okay
tie no so no Menshia has been informed. Patrons also has been informed. The meeting there's a meeting this evening. Global Supporters Conference has been called off. Unse ena no mo de ayibae accreditation. Invitation.
Central for apply.
The ba say oye central na be
TV kra mi no na radio ka yes
so look like be say me could be okunya ho asem.
Asaba to bo.
So okunya ho asem. Information you picking on up any chere say wantwi ni hula balloon na atie simu ayi no. Penifo say adwobre o. Yem fanto ne enkotena chiri. Ne yen siesie no man sana meeting no abaso.
Asat nura nwumre be nundu. Na mun se call no ko chairman ho. Na chairman anya ntuma hyase na chairman yese ne ono so be pusunya ka hia mpanimfo. Timeni ba bia free ba die I say die yen kan say
information na of am one
no postpone.
HS Danka chief of staff be baby. Chief of staff office has been informed say bia o media fufuru bia o betima kwa
betimi akodi because on ho de
patrons no so nanka omu nyina beba
so beba
omu nyina so has been informed say bia so
memfa o de me for man panel de na
sisi de
see de
nkomo amedidi kakra no e window enumero be meeting but bia after meeting no bia no the communicate ni bi na eba say bia o ma postpone bia date fufuru bi say another fufuru bi say and yenti sisi de
mo aka mo babo mo ba Congress no on Saturday no
obia no asesa program kakra on say greater Accra for crowd here omo free chairman ka che ni say omu ni sika omo betua Congress fee no the chairman chairman wo
asampa na okay
me catch no the same greater Accra for no na afum gigi signatures e dey aba mention say yen cancel meeting
omo ye ba ko omo ne ayifo e bona hafo
omo ne bra hafo for no and the same greater Accra for no asa on the confusion at the supporters front nipa na eyo nipa de senia wo mo identify mo so mo yekotokofo no wo mo ano wo mo ko atifiri ko hunsuo na no ba na afo no ebusa nipa de seni enra fence e chedi explode ha na konfo ntiase bedu ba bia wan hwe a wan yeka fa you just explode
ne
wan hwe ya you explode because tio chama ka say omu obi antwa 300 wa 400 300 no so obi antua no ono afa 100
ntiaka
it's just obi antua 200 greater Accra for say omu ntimi antua 200 no greater Accra region nana kwame dankwa say ontimi antua 200 no then the same
na ko hwe mu na say da ya dia da
you omu nana kwame nyenu program wonka onyane na ye on Francis aseme boy
umzo munya 200 cities
200 omu ntimi 20 chairman chama wo mu then the same people goes from correcting signatures say you call the same meeting off
be a call off no movie said anyama surrounding tin ananka
so then why did you say ntwa ma
first one ni enya ska ba second one idea ska ne bi ebetumanya but nyama e frafia ho nti yen postpone yen sisi
na me kan say wanya careful u ba explode ni akasa wonye
yenko
but there be any pansusu na eh enya dia mebuawo
yenko
dem bese me ka kire wo nyina no so enya dia mebuawo sad days for Ghana football as leadership for parliament displays Sunderland Paraphernalia, a championship club in England, as they visit to discuss Democracy Cup. Over. How do we?
I don't know why is it.
Offer. Speaker of Parliament in the Jahono.
No, no, also, you know, I did a
Speaker of Parliament in the Jahono.
Tafu a channel. Yeah, several.
Now, Speaker of Parliament in the Jahono. So, okay, I will just Speaker of Parliament in chain. Okay, okay, the lamentation on Ghana football.
And I was
and it's Zach Nabutanza. One year, why bonnie? I did a costume to that to Tiaope. We are properly Yakwa check any standard and focus here. I could dig Ghana football. Democracy Cup, what have they come?
Intiade.
Democracy Cup, democracy.
And then I see
go to
now Ghana you come for come on. Broni no go and chest Sunderland there. Na Ghana for us demonstrate Ghana. Go na go sell Ghana. Go and sell Ghana. This is the opportunity to sell Ghana.
Tino,
I'm talking about the Speaker of Parliament for Christ's sake.
Tino, when you visit any club abroad, the first thing they will do to you is to give you their. That is just a way. It's not on you won't mean. Oh, I was Sunderland or now. I was Sunderland. They went where Kotoko I just see there. How? Yeah, no. I don't almost know. That is the only Okunyakwa. The welcome.
I don't think they have a mouth.
That's why they welcome.
Yeah, but like exchange.
I almost welcome. Almost I don't see what Ghana.
MP4 Benu. Speaker of Parliament. That's the normal go.
Ah. So what was the visit about? In the first place,
to discuss democracy cup. Makachra was saying Kotoko has been dumped for House of Folk to take over because of the embarrassment in USA. Send the medical Canada.
OS. Because the second democracy have no win here. So House of Folk.
Why Kotoko dump? Kotoko Nigeria, Inana. Last
no, I couldn't go to Konakoi. I say house and
the dump on Kotoko dinner Bermunie.
All embarrassment we are. And
the dump answer we were doing say be got to kan ka za ji bi mu na wo kona e nam de nuguase nti aza to go
so just
ni asie no
matika sa
we de dom bia be ka bia no e da so no say o mo fa na so mo peni me de me fu so we Ghana ni
but the matiza ka de no say so wo wako akwesa ye bobo ni captain e bia ye no wo ba judi na me ma judi
ye de be ma wo me me opportunity we need to talk Ghana. Me de no Ghana.
Okay, ka also de nya ba don ka. What is all Ghana? Most montoye. Yeah, exchange.
Se sa mo senti de visible ya mu. Mo ni funu kakaka maka me. Sa na mo se ya.
Yo, no na even Ghana e na hye no ko no. De na visible pa because
ni de ko achie nyem ya sa de nyina.
Uni football mu pa. You don't know say this is Sunderland.
Where there? Na me tonum.
Nya me gan say won nim ntia. But sa picture we any ordinary person bia no on for a picture we never for we are the are visible pa the Ghana at least identity na wo picture for we mu no. And broni no so share.
O me ko akomia hoy na mra.
In the first place, my question is what was that Congress about? Congress now and they say postpone but for them we are over pile no now Congress what was it about a day on Congress and for now Congress no representing him for
NCC Congress
at the NCC
national minimum say national when you are RCC you national
what
national supporters we supporters in our Congress na ebe
so I know the same supporters in there's a whole lot of Kulabalu about it as secretary near you.
Who was
going to chair that meeting?
Solona definitely going to chair.
And Solo, or is it a national secretary chairman or is it a global supporters chairman? Why this confusion?
Why this confusion? Let me global. But
the meeting was supposed to be a circles at the right.
No, we when you here.
Nobody in the constitution. I'm not chairman. Also don't come back. And then lawyer Safuduku I can want South Africa no more draft me. The confusion started from the onset. It's not greater crowd for and I did any constitution no. You had him say circles and a Congress every year.
Just so dibe ruma mo so man site the whole site say nim rent for that matter.
The fact that ebinum wa yes had the say they are not comfortable and satisfied with the goings on as far as this global circles and that's air concerned. I simple obiasema work can be I spoke to Chama Benazir and Chama Usudon Kobetna ha and lawyer Abba Betna say Asante Kotoko nobody can say my good circles except Menshia.
let's take it said let us okay number 4 try to gus akoso say e be the communication you know amount for antias here because as I say as a kotoko no you know circles no anyhow what I say but after that you know so we be there should be that circle. There's a circle one yes congress here and a second here means a problem be by nay obi anu chama solo who he represent the designation what I say secretary call here but nay or your global so that confusion will always exist and until some better transformation of a simple idea. I had to meaning why this I said you drag on sana kotoko even the good things and what chama also don't call me can send you about house of folk time house of folks you know young group no e ko training guys because e touch na osi no touch na me bo ma ba say house of folk chairman no na chama also don't call you know archives and or proof document or the ba be chere say e even chama solo the status aduma no show me videos and pictures. But there's a good thing, but also the global thing, circle thing, akata for being can so the couldn't to be progress. I don't know, maybe if it's a chairman solo no. When you're bold enough to stand on your feet and make a certain declaration. I said, people be influencing like that.
No case no visa. If I am so and I been
why should I
but here's the case and the lawyer cross by so
why should I am in a control circles over the circles supposed to be semi autonomous omo di omo kakra senka enya fully autonomous because o man di omo they're supposed to be semi at least omo beti advice kakra from the management because e kotoko omo kwa kwa but the club secretary don't control directly like that. You don't allow that to happen. Who you Liverpool ni club does you know you don't control most supporters you know it's not like that. And it's say bad yeah me I totally agree with the greater craft for say no I'm just signature say you are not calling off no. That is why they told him to because what are they going to pay for?
And they name nyatwom kasa na 200 there akomia so wo kanokrache e bia wunwen me meka no krache trade na we start with mint 200 together can pay 200
approach to things. Obiani approach to
things. They can pay it.
I agree with you there. Everybody man describe now I agree with them in that you know ya adwene e bi obi open up wasa ya kire obi ntimi nya sa or the kwasa no the so say me feel so more postpone wa omo transit omo e hye nema. I think say kotoko ehia a certain level of rest be as far as supporters from their concern. Now new administration na eba no omo mra mehia
Basolo an start ade ni ye kra o
onu aka ho bi na amasa de eye nsa that's why me ka say on ya to abama no you must be global and come out with what I say that one is not helping so lawyer about okay the global is there circles enya omo de professor Sally kum de kuma enya omo de that global circle for you so enya omo de ye nyina na ye ba ebe report to the global no asem no kwa brofo kwa che no we national circles chairman we global e wiase nyina ene Ghana ankwana ya de ko mo so to ado the national team call out
ya na quick one na me nche de aka na
that mbacho mpia ayi mame na abeda ko din san Hamad and 4 new call-ups. I'm looking at this Patrick Fefa, AC Darmstadt, Derek Lucasen, Pafos FC, and the recount where the number can want them say the recount and I'm can want them say I saw you about that. Yeah. Then Marvin Senaya. That's it. Over you looking at this Black Star team. To be honest, of all the work up Ayakono, I see a team where say about the weakest. Oh, of all the work up Ayakono.
Which are there so you didn't so.
Over your players,
and I can't someone I didn't know born in Tina.
Aside that, Black Star over the years, but they've not been performing. What I say? What over? Over say, Semenyobe Timia be Maya in half of the oil or England anka beye but samanyo ba obeka say ye your friends say ye counterfeit samanya mai ana England afa the proper seminar.
Yes, I'm born out of a. Been some born out of.
Just as we are born so many places. Yes, I know. Yeah, in Aki, yeah, born so many places, and then next year one in a row, and I want bo. Of a route to be quite and find your control on your money.
Okay.
But let's see. 4 players. I know say for defenders or no. This a defender Tanya Iboy. Only the Jukuboy. Our boy, what's the name? Salisu. The injury that happened to me and co work up in the I think it's clear to me in COVID. So you will need another defender. I'll be to me Ababe. So if or here we are. Yeah, the coach benefit of the doubt. Okay. But I know that sometimes we had a DB out to say it's on Ghanaian. Patrick Fertha. Derek Lucasen. Well, yeah, hope say on my baby, but me have more problem with star players now. More in African football than now. Most of them they come and they want to be empire for me. But we give the coach the benefit of the doubt. Now on conquer.
Mate,
far. If
I can't remember that's far come here. Okay. Me cause that nini ni on yache dia kan gentleman dental clinic ko say sen dia e mo bi nko so na dia ba ne ho ono dia oba we consultation, root canal treatment, teeth whitening, braces, jewelry, restoration, extraction, replacement. No ayana kama nungwa also and kwabenya run about akra wo a report of Bantama High Street Kofodio and Krobata mi no aflawo tabali ni nyina ne 0598731823 drone ye sharp na ye adwuma ntam so anu nti manyare ansa no wanom sharp imbuso sam na meken covid no akere yen se nipa de bia no ma ho nkomo no enkoso ya de bia atwamu a nyene nua no obetwam diabetic ulcer, cancer, hypertension, UTI ade nyina no obia enumbe 0246208496 aduane pa de wudi wo baby pa ho tow adwabo be na okwa se easter make sure some de aduane nyina na koja uptown food so manoa amana ye kama kaka bia no emfem enu nti nanka ye chicken noodles ni 160 about 55 Ghana, assorted flowers na 210 99.3, jollof no nanka 210 99.9, ya de cocktail mocktail abeka ho banku wache na emutuo papa bi fufuo ye de no so abeka ho nkobata ni ategum awa santimantem ha 0596 922-066. Who was some duty, Doctor? What that one? The Biarada, the Biano, with just a portrait, sexual weakness, blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, hernia, and a te as when it's what Mamma Ocado, the Biano be nature. What about Chicano, Abofrano, and Miam Pamela Tenapia said, and ni, when Timun Radia, Ninano, Fanoco, or some duty, Dr. Sam, Ebabua, Bemani Diendi, yeah, a man yefe, Nanimuna, no more drone be, one of no, now Bemano, sorry, or Sukofia, Quaya Action Patuno, Rabajo to us, Nafas, Dabra, 0243. 001058 ebra wodru abepo first go filling station dia yede ekowie no eye Amen Health Science and eto nsa ede afro Amen College of Health Science was a school no we a yeso so na obehwe ba bia ya affiliated kra no a tum say yes diploma in registered general nursing 3 years certificate in complementary health care and also 2 years now dia kosua 2026 admission no the bia dia tum hostel ne dia hofe also nye bibia no etwa yie na Arabic French no ye betcho kama kuma so tana so asem na making 0208 209 699 Zach yankoi
Tino yara usamo
made squad na ozo hwemwa wusuti
Ghana pa na yese ye free players akobo matcha
two friendly games are
na players anti ewiase nyeti minya ni
oh ebi wo ha Zach o fi say omoso mbuche we monka o fa wura manu na e ma na ye wodwuma no ana wo ye wo ba so je say
o mka no nya ntimazi o
say na wo chiri
nka se mfre obi o aha say de o mu oni
de woni
ana say en na ya wora ho sem no say Ghana na afa ye ko bobola
ana mo ni edin na ehwe keke
ana o nya din ye say o mu din o na say ehwe o mu de bia we are following them now players here boy who is even Sami and yet we don't have our team look at it Samuel is performing maybe oh yes in jay now you can say and we Samuel from a grade list do you have any grade D player boy in Europe in
Kudus na Kabeka no so pra
can be aware oh as always say
oh me too say me mana ye de
what list here you could
me say ka me pemienu Kudus
Beka list here you could me what oh yi Samuel from wa do you have any grade B player in Obon club or list mu Tino I always say mo Ghana and have ye kolapa ai eje wa ju collab nyame be collab I always say until dear pan in football ya ne say we are struggling to get quality players. And the only money I was him. Your name Togo Airport, you say Marvin.
Senaya.
Ghana. Now is a place one I dear Marvin dear. Your name Togo Airport.
Ebian de more money to Ghana here.
Oh, I am about there. Almost you know when I was there, friends. Gideon. Mention all there. And then yes, I team Cassia be no as oh boss. Tino. Now maybe I'm away more. Utuado na am say so no nya de nti de asambia ni ho. Na wo hwe yemfo wasi a. Enna ma wa beka say me o ji say me mfre de bia na me say ball no. O problem captain. Onim hwa de. Strike say afa from where and e ji omusu. Ana fo wasi afa from where e ji omusu. Tino. Kwame ba forward about 24 matches was 2 goals per Inaki Williams Tino we are Ghana news me and Fred the uncle for Inaki Williams how wow what kind of footballing argument will you make say young fresh Inaki me and Fred the are you no it's annoying what kind of footballing argument will you make say young Fred Kwame ba me and Fred the are you
you will be
what footballing argument
any more can say about from my being why
at least my boy I tell you my boy no what kind of football argument is that
what
about 20 matches this season was only 2 goals what about 20 matches or primary about 20 matches over 20 matches he has played 20 matches and scored 2 goals
man you family and you
na inaki jina ho obi a ono ntimi nhye ene ayebida
World Cup no yede ko jijiani yede ko jijiani
sa yede ko jijiani
ese change plans no na ye plan say Ghana be fa win na ye de aye ne omo be see no ese esa plan no
sa
adwuma na edin o midfielders no me say omo ye 4 central midfielders Kwesi Sibo Elisha Usu Ova nyame ne eboafo nyame be kura mu ode ye beko na ayese betimi ne Panama enya draw na Croatia ne England ne dia manage no with a slim defeat ni abafie na ye be manage with 1 point bi ne dia bana fa eno kra be boa ma winning bonus no kra na ebe san di esika ba
really
yeah ebe san di winning bonus na ba sama
what's anya dey
ebe timi di winning bonus na ba ama ebe ye nioma bebre ebe timi di abo ankoko nketenkete project recruit with the abo over no kwani aba akopɛ my issue and my questions I keep asking omo lobby any omo bopunu when it comes to Kotoko circles, the Kotoko sense ni ba over. I keep asking simple questions. What is their interest? What are they bringing on board? And some near to also a area.
Yes.
But the bigger picture should be Kotoko. It looks like the test for personal interest in it also.
Like
and the way you kua akabe 9 matches na league near we untiminje. Hey, 9 matches to the end of the league. Or 4 years on G League da. A home common in this uncommon. Kotoko 4 years. 4 years no so nya has na agent waka say team kesiu. Be any go stars summer test.
Na agent
league.
I mean adware na
mo composition.
Madam say Robert confuse Akito. Danger man and akomiasechi. E be do ma say busia yem fancy anyame adwo e ba beto so Gordon Abushwe